Yeah. What's good? It is almost Christmas, y'all. It's officially Christmas Adam over here on the West Coast. For some people, it's already Christmas Eve. Shout out to y'all. It will be Christmas Eve during this stream. Exophonic VT in the house. First in the chat. I see you, player. How you doing, man? And I just want to say to everybody off the top of the show, okay? All right? Fucking remember this, dude.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Banger Billy. What's good, gang? If you guys haven't checked out Banger Billy's project, he put me on the first song. All right? We're going to run that in the background, dude. That's not the one. Hold on. Where's it at? Jibbah Christmas. Hey, what up,
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
We're gonna run that while we pour up, dude. We got all the Christmas gifts right here.
Merry Christmas.
Y Beats. What's good, gang? It's a full Jibbah, dude.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Santa called me, said he'd be here.
Right? We got the little snow cup.
Santa told me he can't find his reindeer. Blitzing,
What else we got?
really wasn't listening. Ruining my Christmas, smoking zips and chasing bitches.
We wildin' out here. We wildin' out here.
On the sleigh, told his ass to wake up. You
Hey, what up, Vicky? Merry Christmas, gang.
On the dasher,
And then the wife made some homemade cookies as well.
What they're addicted
You know what I'm saying?
More than
You know what I'm
Christmas
saying?
snow.
We're out here
I know
stunning.
this will go down in history, solving Saint Nick's mystery.
Oh, we're on the rocks.
Merry Christmas, yes, Happy New Year.
We gotta hear Billy's verse, dude.
Santa called me, said he'd be
What's up,
here.
Blake? How you doing, man?
Nothing, I see nothing. Santa told me he can't find his reindeer.
Santa Claus got a mystery for me to solve. He said, do you know where my reindeer went? I said, not at all. He said, could you go look for him? I said, yeah, it'll cost. He said he would do anything if I could find them all. He would do anything? Trying to get up in Mrs. Claus' drawers. I'm trying to get up in Mrs. Claus' drawers. If you could do that for me, Santa, then I will find your reindeer. You would do anything? Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Santa called me, said he'd be here.
That's a W right there, Billy.
I see nothing. Santa told me he can't find his reindeer.
Oh, it's a maker, so I'm cracking into 100%.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Banger Billy right there. He filled in that verse 2 for me perfectly. He had to make it about trying to get after Mrs. Claus, because it wouldn't be Banger Billy if it wasn't a little bit inappropriate, you know what I'm saying? That's just how he likes to get down. I like that, dude. I like that. That's our Christmas song right there. The cookies are fire, dude. All organic. You know how Mrs. Jibbah gets down. Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best, dude. YB said my last bottle was La Brennessy. What do I call this one? Not true. He hasn't been here in a while. We've had several bottles since then. Edit, how you doing, dog? Merry Christmas, gang. No, that's a really good resource for people there, Edit. We should also put fresh air in there since I talk about it all the time. Just why not, dude? I appreciate you making that channel. That's perfect. Let's get in there. Let's get involved. Let's get involved. Oh, it smells like Kentucky. It's that Kentucky vibes right there, dude. Some of that Bourbon, you know what I'm saying? I'll get the water out of there. How dare you? Wait. We need to hear the pour. Let's hear the pour. Bless your heart. We gotta hear the pour. Just a light pour. Just a light pour. That's going in the sample pack right there. That sound. Clip it. Yeah, whiskey ASMR, dude. You didn't know you needed that, but you did this holiday season. Cause outside it's cold and it's freezing. In the winter season, Santa come through. What's good with you? The sound, hell yeah, dude. Hey, cheers, y'all. Cheers, y'all.
Merry Christmas.
Straight up. Is that the goat? Is there a goat behind me? Yeah, Snoop and Dre. How we doing, Ashy? How we living? Charles, the drummer, said, I'm not offing myself tonight or ever. If I'm dead tomorrow or ever. It's the government, I think. That's good to know, Charles. Don't dig too deep into those, Epstein releases. Can we talk about that for a second, though? Thank you, Ashley. I sent it over to No Clarity. I sent it over to No Clarity. He's got to do something over this. We're going to push him out of his comfort zone. Yeah, we're going to get No Clarity to stop making albums and mixtapes. Release a single. Axel, thank you for clipping that, man. Dougie, how you doing, man? Merry Christmas, Doug. Be lurking, just want to say Merry Christmas. Hey, W gang. Edit, Merry Christmas to you and the fam, dude. Abso-freaking-lutely. I hope your littles have the best Christmas, man. Hey, appreciate you, Dougie. Appreciate you, gang. Nothing but love, man. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate y'all. 100%. How about them Seahawks, dude? They're going crazy right now. The defense is crazy. I mean, you can't be mad about Puka going for 225. We lost 3 of our players in the secondary, so they weren't really prepared to go out there and defend Puka. Yeah, the NFC playoffs is going to be crazy because you still have the former champs are involved. It's going to be wild, dude. Ja, 1,000 bits? My biddy thing doesn't even work. The alert doesn't work. Thank you, man. You got some skips for us tonight or what? What's up, dude? W Ja with the 1,000 biddies? That's like $100,000, dude. I don't know how bits work. Thank you, man. Big love, dude. Thank you, sir. Hell yeah. Merry Christmas to you, gang.
Merry Christmas.
We were playing around with this and it's a million. Okay, nice. The beat was stuck in your head last night. I apologize. We'll play it some more. Somehow the big Jibbah fits over this.
Big Jibbah.
Slightly. You think I'm overdoing Christmas? Should I put this hat on or just leave it on the chair? I think I'm overdoing Christmas. You got that new track with Kelko? We gotta run it up, dude. We gotta run it up. I got Santa Chase, dude. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Santa mug, Pottery Barn shit. Pottery Barn shit. He's gotta do it. My man's gotta do it. Thank you, EXO. Hell yeah, dude. That's going straight to stocking stuffers, dude. I'm buying a scratcher with that. Or something. We're going crazy with that for sure. Hell yeah. Edit, thank you very much for putting that in there. That's very nice. He threw all the best free plugins out there into the Discord. All right. So we got Viki in line, CTR dubs. Tresden is around. Love when Tresden submits. We haven't seen Tresden submit in a minute. Tresden's one of the goats out here. Hell yeah. Don't forget, we got these goddamn Christmas cookies, y'all. These are lit. Courtesy of Mrs. Jibbah. She was not fucking around. Okay, let's get these on a better camera. How do we do this? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We got your sugar cookies with the sprinkles, right? And then you got your ginger in the middle, dude. You know what I'm saying? Not gingerbread. Just those kind of spicy ginger cookies, you feel me? She's doing the chocolate chip tomorrow. The dough had to rest for like 24. But she was mixing up a storm today. I got you tabbed up here, though. Almost 6 a.m. Kind of sleepy, but still here. Keep killing it. Hey, appreciate you, Ashy. Tristan, show yourself. Well, we're definitely going to start with Exophonic. There's Tristan. The man, the myth, the legend, dude. The legend. Man. Hey, Hemingway. Merry Christmas to you, gang. Anytime someone hits us with it, we gotta hit you back.
Merry Christmas.
Was that too many times? Probably. But I meant it.
Merry Christmas.
It's the last stream I'm going to be playing this. Actually, I'll probably stream on Christmas night. Just making music, being creative. Nothing Christmas related, but I will probably stream on Christmas night. Tresden's streams always were a vibe. Yeah, where are they at, Tresden? What's up, dude? We still making streams or what? We still doing the stream tings, dude, or what? What's the vibes? Oh shit, I forgot to pull this up. Gotta pull this other chat. I'm slipping on my pimping over here, gang. Okay, there we go. We couldn't verify the kick. Kick wouldn't let me in, so I didn't have a kick stream tonight, which is fine. It's just pretty much bots that show up. That's okay. TikTok kicked me off mid-stream once I got back on. I reached out to customer support and nothing. I was gone for 3 months, just swamped with work, but I'm back, baby. Hell yeah. Jibbs, why can't we super chat here, fam? Hemingway, I appreciate that. It's because my channel on YouTube isn't big enough to be monetized. So I think you need 1,000 followers on YouTube, subscribers, whatever they call it, on YouTube to get monetized. I have like the watch hours, especially from streaming, but I just don't have the sub count yet. So if anybody isn't subbed over on YouTube, you know, go press a button over there. You can just hit dislike on every video, that's fine, but just hit the sub button as well. Dougie said, let's go. I had to manage my fantasy football team the last 3 months, but I'm also back now. There you go. Hey, well, I appreciate the thought, though, Hemingway. We do have the Streamlabs tips, but I understand if you're doing the super chat thing, I'll have it next year. That's the goal. That's the goal. I'm going to do a lot more content, not just live streaming on YouTube next year. Finals this week? Ooh. Yeah, I made the fantasy football championships in one of my 2 leagues. Only one out of the 2. All right. The other league, I did make the semifinal, but I just had no players that were healthy. We lost. That's okay. It'd be like that sometimes. All right. Well, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? We got our first Skippy. Ja, did you send that? Did you send that joint? You and Kelko? I don't see it in here, Ja. You gonna make me pull this up on the YouTubes? All right, this is from Exophonic getting us started. Because it's feedback night. All right, it's feedback night, gang. We got cookies. I'm gonna find fucking. I'm so about to find sprinkles everywhere. Whoops. We got cookies. We got whiskey. All right, we're staying true to brand. We'll see how this goes. My team decided to put up like 200 when the playoffs started after barely making it. That's how it goes, though, man. You never know what you're going to get. You just got to make the dance. All right, this is XO with Stargazer. Am I supposed to read the intro here? Proudest thing I've been working on so far. The strange vocals are intentional, but still experimenting. This sounds like Alien Pop from Snail's House. Took me just about 2 years, but I made it. Yippee. There you go. Woyoy! What's good, Woyoy?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. There it is. Hit us with the title link, dude. I have to sign up for title just to hear this. This song gets you drunk, dude. You're gonna bring the biggest drop ever. Then you just said absolutely not. I want to hear more of this, dude. How dare you? Damn, XO.
Merry Christmas.
Hell yeah, dude. I gotta say, XO, I still go back to like the first couple things you submitted when you first found the stream. And Hemingway says over on YouTube, I like it. Could see it as a Mario Kart level track, 100%. Dude, this is very, very placement worthy. You know what I'm saying? Can you give a skip to Woy Yoy? Absolutely, Ja. You have 2 skips on you, dude. You just use one. You just hand one over. You actually have about 55 to 60 banked, or maybe 100 banked at this point, Ja. So you're good to go. Yeah, but man, XO, the amount of polish you have now compared to like the first few times you sent stuff in is crazy. I can hear your ear sort of developing, and still allowing for things to be aggressive while not feeling like over controlled, but still. You're using sounds that would be annoying and give us ear fatigue, but you're doing it in a way that that has control and balance, and I respect that about what you're doing here, so I like that a lot, and I think it's going to help your stuff get noticed when they're stacking it up against other things in this lane, is that you're going to have more polish to your stuff. While still having that excitement in the mid-range, which you've been very good about getting out of your things. Great sonic separation and melodic elements, good control on synth sounds that can sometimes cause ear fatigue. The only real like thing I would work on mix-wise right now, I feel like the sub on the kick gets a little lost in the sauce on the busier portions. So I would do something to... I would do a little something to have that come through a little more, either through some kind of creative sidechain to pull some voltage away from the melodic elements when the kick's happening, just in that lower range, and maybe even do an R bass or some kind of low end resonance on that kick sound. See if you can get that to feel a little more. It just has it's a little too punchy in my opinion. It's punchy, but the punch is fine, but it's just a little too mid rangey. I would want a little more sub hit on there in that 65 range. In that 65. Do you feel me? Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie's over here, gang, on the YouTube side.
Merry Christmas.
He wants that C major chord, homie. I think we can pull that off. I think maybe I can. Or maybe not. There it is. Hell yeah, dude. Let's turn off that octave thing. There you go. How about cookies on the keyboard? And a C major, dude. You know what I mean? That's real Christmas shit right there. Play C lieutenant chord. I don't know what that one is. I only know how to feel diminished, dude. Hey, Lunchbox, Merry Christmas, gang. Merry month Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you into. All of them happinesses. All of them. But yeah, XO. I like it, man. I like it, man. Give us a second drop and make this thing amazing, dude. All of the happies, dude. But hey, XO.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna overuse that drop, guys. The maker's marker's making me do it. Jibbah, what do you hope Santa brings you this year music-wise? I hope Santa brings me a new strategy for releasing my own music this year, which he's already doing because I am Santa. I've been saying for a while I wanted to do an EP, but I've already done an EP. And no one gives a fuck about 5 songs, right? No one gives a fuck about an album anymore, especially if you're an independent artist. Let's just do singles this year. 2026, the year of the singles. We're going to do singles. I should try to release at least 1 song a month. But with each song, I want to make 10 to 20 pieces of short form content centered around it. Not music videos. Not music videos. If anything goes viral from the stupid content we do for the individual singles, then one of those may earn a music video. But I'm not going to put my music video forward ever. Yeah, so content on hyping my own brand. I mean, and the music I make is only one branch of the brand. I got to also make other things, right? We talk about making a lot of shit on here. I think 2026, we got to start doing a lot of that shit. Let's start doing that shit. Maybe then I can develop strategies that actually, we can start testing things on our own, see what works. You know what I'm saying? That's a plan. Marketing, right? Fuck it. You know, I can sit in front of this thing and act things out. But I see so many people doing content where they're like, one guy plays the engineer and then he changes his hat. He puts a hat on, then he's the artist. Then he takes his hat off and he's got a different outfit on. And he's his friend in the corner. I can do voices. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable on camera. I do this shit 20 hours a week. Easy work. Easy work. I just got to edit this shit. That's what takes me the longest. But I may have to, I'm gonna have to go pay Job Bless for that, dude. I'm gonna send him some subs. Dude. All right. All the eyeballs, dude. No pay. How dare you? Hemingway says, me too. I'm trying to do 1 finished track per month in 26. That seems like a realistic goal. Then I'll have 12 by this time next year. Right? And then just start doing, just release one every month. And then do like a bunch of posts about it. Don't worry about your friends seeing the post. Who cares? I don't give a fuck if you guys see me promote the same song 35 times. That post is not for you. That post is to find new people. Right? It's okay. You guys should be spamming my timeline too with content centered around your releases. Right? If I got a song about falling down, I'm going to have a bunch of montages of people falling down and with the song playing in the background. You better believe that. Right? If I got a song about a girl named Stacy getting too drunk at the club, I'm going to find all the girl fail videos and do stitches with those videos. With me saying, Stacy, get over here. Right? Then boom. The fall down challenge. I think we're past the challenge content. That was like 2020 COVID challenges. I think we've moved on. We're on to some new shit. You just got to stitch things together. Well, let's check it out. First official release from Job Bless Creates. I'm excited for that. It's on Tidal right now. This is Job Bless featuring Kelko. The song is called Amora. Let's check it out, gang. We can just send you money through here? Go send money. Yeah, we got to start releasing on Tidal, dude. Jay-Z, cash at me, bro.
Was it real to you? As it is to me? Maybe not. Guess we'll have to see. Is it over now? Are you done with me? Enjoy ourselves thoroughly.
Hey, baby, I'm here for you. Thought you was there for me. What I'm supposed to do? You saying you wanna leave, yeah. Tired of fighting. I want you to love me the way that you do. Can nobody do it. I wish I was frontin'. You bring out the best in me. Know that we meant to be. If it's a problem, we gotta solve it. It feel like destiny. Know what I want. Let me love you in some. Put my hands on your body however you want. I'ma love you so good one last time.
Was it real to you? As it is to me? Maybe not. Guess we'll have to see. Is it over now? Are you done with me? Try yourself thoroughly.
Yeah.
How you doing? Merry Christmas.
All the things. I finger flubbed a little bit there. Great production. Needs a breakdown or section that makes it a bit more weird or harder. Okay, Hemingway. I'll see you, player. Yeah, it's a vibe though. I do like this vibe for you, Ja, and it's right in Kelko's comfort zone. Something like this. Mix is solid, man. I think you did well here. I know that you're the one mixing the vocals. I'm assuming it's a 2-track, right? Or did you get full track outs from Za? This was Zaza? Yeah, Zaza's awesome, dude. Ocean mixed it. That makes a lot of sense. God, dude. Okay. The balance between the two vocals is really, really well done. So that makes sense that Ocean mixed it. God damn it. Shout out to Ocean Life Gianni as well. If you guys aren't following Ocean, you should. If you're not following Zaza, you should as well. The next time we get her on a song, Ja, all right? I like her voice. I want you to get more like unison dubs out of her. Right? So like we get like a vibey lead vocal, then I want you to get like clean takes that are really easy for her to replicate on the outside. Yeah, Ocean also streams, yes. Not just bigger, but giving you more options in the mix, right? So we have that, is it real to you? Are you real to me? We have that one in the middle, but then like she could do a clean kind of whispery one on the left and right. And now we have these extra textures, right? You're thinking about like having another instrument that supports that lead vocal. And it would just make things feel bigger and more thematic when we get to those sections. Now, because like the separation between the hook and her verse, there wasn't much there sonically to separate those two things. Obviously, we can tell when it's your verse and her hook, that's a big separation. It's Ocean. Yeah, that's all right. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Let me type that shit in. Hold on. Shout out Ocean Life Gianni. That's him. I nailed it, dude. First try. Make sure to go follow Ocean. Make sure to go follow Ocean. He does W streams, showing you guys how to mix. He's got some crazy credits with his mixing. If you really look at his catalog, he's done some good work for people. I think is he in Florida? I think he's in Florida. Not 100%, but my man's Instagram is like so much bigger than his Twitch. He's in Florida, yeah. Crazy. Super talented mixing engineer. He's a good artist too, and like it does production as well. And I'm pretty sure if you sub on his channel, it plays my OnlyFans money hook, which is pretty funny. A little bit of lore from the channel here. Love that. But yeah, Ja, solid, dude. Solid track. W on getting your first official release out, dude. All right. We need more of that. We need a lot more of that, Ja. We need a lot more of Ja releases, okay? And then we need more content centered around these releases. You do this single, we need shorts promoting the single. We talked about that on the phone, though. You already know. You already know the game. That's the vibes, I think. That's the vibes, I think, guys, going forward. Let's work on doing short form content. So after you make your song, just write out like 5 or 6 ideas. Simple shit you can shoot on your phone. Doesn't have to be nice equipment. Make it quick hitting, make it silly. Even if the song's serious, dude. Those are the artists that are getting noticed now. Why not? Why not us, dude? Why the fuck not? W stuff right there. I like that, Ja. Appreciate you, gang.
Thank you.
And if I don't talk to you before Christmas, I hope that you and the 2 littles and your wife and the rest of your family have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas.
Why not us, dude? What up, Bash? How you doing? I've been doing stupid stuff. We'll see how it ends up. There you go. You know, it's like stupid, but pointed in the right direction. I mean, not just stupid, but has a purpose. All right, we got Woyoy. Woyoy with the skip ski. Courtesy of Santa Jaw, dude. I'm going to talk to you before Slash On. Well, I hope you talk to me before Slash On. What's Slash On, dude? I don't know what Slash On is. I'm assuming that's a typo. He's probably on the phone. I'm going to talk to you before Slash On Christmas. Oh, I got you. LM, woo. There it is. He's on mobile. 100p, dude. You can always tell when we're texting on mobile. That shit gets crazy. All right, we got what do we got? Okay, we got this Woyoy right here. Woyoy beat. Let's see what's going on here. This is Amma Piano Vibes Woyoy Beats. Merry Slash On, baby. That's what I'm saying. That's when you watch like those. If you having a Merry Slash On, you're watching one of those like, what are those Christmas movies that are like horror films? They got a couple of those, dude. Krampus. Yeah, I think it's a horror movie. Yeah, Slash On, dude. Straight up. They got the guy from, they got the dude who plays the sheriff in Stranger Things. He's in one of those movies. Merch, baby. That's where we're going. Hey, first piece of merch I gotta do. We're doing magnets for the back of your car that just say student driver. Please be patient. Everybody needs to get one of those, man. I'm telling you guys. If you put one of those magnets on the back of your car, you will have an extra 50 feet on all sides. Anywhere anybody can read that bitch. You give it, it's like a force field around your car saying, I don't know how to drive. It's great. It's great, dude. I've been driving for decades. That bitch is on my car right now. No one is tailgating me since. It is a cheat code in society. They give you so much, they don't even honk at you. Like, I'm not going to get shot. I can make a terrible move. No one's going to shoot at me. They're going to be like, oh, well, he's just figuring it out. I'm going to put one on my old Camaro. Dude, you should. I'm going to make one with like a little tiny Jibbah in the corner, like a little Jibbah logo in the corner. But in bold letters, it's just going to be a magnet that says, I don't know how to drive. Student driver. Get away from me. That one's going to work, dude. I'm telling you. All right, here we go. Woyoy. What's up, Michael Merritt? How you doing? Merry Christmas, gang. We're going to have a little more makers and mochas. Cranberry vodkas.
Woyoy.
You're hearing the kick and a shaker at the same time. He got us, dude. Nice transition there. I like shot. Fuck with this.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I've still commitments while I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Lift you up,
Never gonna give, never gonna give.
lift you up,
Never gonna give, never gonna give.
lift
Do you want to fill our stadium up with our guys? I know that we have a good draw for people from out of town. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
What's up, Maj? We got Rick rolled. We're leaning into it.
tell you how I'm feeling, make you understand, give you a love, let you down, and desert you. Say goodbye. Just run around with Ashley, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Never gonna let you down. Ooh. Never gonna say goodbye.
Hell yeah, dude. You know what I mean? You can't Rick roll me, dude. We just roll with the punches, homie. That's called Rick rolling with it. No problem over here. You should drop a whole album covering all these classics, dude. I should say I'm dropping a whole Talkbox album, then it plays for a second, then it goes right into that. Every time. It's just me doing a Rick roll. No one does a Talkbox Rick roll. We could blow up off the Talkbox Rick roll. Bring it back, dude. Yeah, I didn't like any of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, can we talk about Rick's dance moves on the actual video though? My man was out there cutting a rug, dude. He was making incisions. It was surgical in that video, dude. When he really gets to working, dude, it's pretty crazy, dude. I actually like that song. Killjoy, don't tell people that. All right, just pretend you don't. We all know it though. You know what I'm saying? We all know it. I'm gonna send that to Suno real quick. Boom. Maj Madness, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you very much for the raid, gang.
Merry Christmas.
The beginning of that song was cool, yeah, but then it went there. You rickrolled Mark Zero. He asked to rickroll me. You can't rickroll me though. I fuck with these 80s songs, dude. No problem, dude. It's no problem over here. Michael Merritt, I've been good, man. I've been good. How you been, man? My goodness. Top 5 anime betrayals, dude. I don't even know. I don't watch anime, so I don't know. I don't know the reference on anime betrayals. I keep seeing people say anime betrayals. Is that what they do in anime? They just be fucking each other over? Give me a name to rickroll next. Just see who's live, dude. See who's live. Callie, you can get Callie Stockton. Big Duck's not listening to anybody's music. You might be able to get Yike Mike, dude. Yike Mike official would be pretty funny. He would. I don't think he'd be down with that at all. Who else? Pancakes. Go get pancakes. Go get pancakes for sure, dude. Give him a stack. Give him a stack, dude. Who else is live? That's it. Yeah, pancakes. Psychic with it is another good one. He would definitely get rickrolled right now. Callie banned you for the rickroll, dude? Damn, dude, she hit you with the iron hammer, dude. I just don't care enough. They don't even hit you with strikes on here. That's all fake, dude. They really don't. YouTube will just remove the live stream, but it happens every feedback stream, so I really don't care. Twitch will not give you a copyright strike. At least not when you're this small. Boom, 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 boom. Because we're still a small channel, dude. The song was effing tough, dude. Tell them to get me and I'll forget about you. That's right. That's right, dude. That's right. All right, well, up next we got Vicky. Vicky, for those who don't know, who likes to remaster Indonesian bangers. If you guys are producers, you should definitely listen to some of these Indonesian songs and steal some samples, because I don't even think they would know that you're using it in American music. But yeah, it's like they make a lot of like 80s disco and funk records. Good instrumentation, like really good instrument players usually. So let's see what this is. I always butcher the name. Miss Fariz RM Kurnia Dan Persona unofficial remaster. What he likes to do, yeah, if you're gonna reuse it, at least let Vicky know. He can contact the band. Maybe you can actually just get permissions to give them some publishing. That's the best way to go about it. But he'll take these old recordings, he'll rip them from whatever medium he has, tapes, records, sometimes digitally somewhere, and then he will separate these stems using AI, and then he'll mix it again. I think it's a great use of AI. I think it's a great use of AI to go back and make these. This one's from a CD. There you go. Technically digital, right? I mean, it's analog, but fair enough, dude. Let's check it out. This is Vicky. Let's see what you did here, gang. Shout out to Indonesia. Those first two chords sound like this Christmas. Every next day you gave it away. Oh, we got full lyrics on here? Stop.
Do you want to fill our stadium up with our guys? I know that we have a good draw for people from out of town. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Big Duck energy music. Let's hit him with a yo. Shout out to you, Mo. Merry Christmas, gang. Hella love, dude. Thank you so much for the raid. We're over here on camera too. We're going wild. We're going absolutely bonkers over here. Okay. Back to camera one. I'm sorry about that. That was a lot of camera two.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to Mo and the Big Duck family. All right. Hope you guys are doing well. Unknown fella said, "You gonna down the whole thing?" No, dude. We're staying responsible, dude. Hey, I am Burke. I'm assuming that's your name. Can you do that faster than Dr. Disrespect? I don't know. He's pretty damn good at that. Yeah. No, I don't know. He works on that, dude. He definitely works on that, dude. Guy is one of those guys, you know what I mean? Guy, isn't his name Guy Beeman? So weak, dude. I got shit to do today, man. I got shit to do in the morning, okay? I cannot be drinking the entire bottle. Cheers, homie. Cheers. And then we got a little chase over here, dude. You don't want to be doing anything like Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, he kind of got in a little bit of trouble there. He had his own little Twitch Epstein joint going on. Oh, yeah. All right, we're going back. We're restarting Vicky's jam here. Vicky remastered this joint. Fariz RM, Kurnia Dan Persona. It's translated to English as well. Allegedly. Okay. All right, yeah, he still is one of the funniest gaming streamers though, like hands down. Absolutely. I just like when he gets upset, which is like half of his shtick. But the green screen set design stuff is crazy. Him spitting, yeah, he just gets upset, just hawks a loogie, dude. Bro, they made a lot of like 90s themes here in Indonesia in the 80s. This could be like the beginning of a sitcom. Just like 100%, dude. All right. Japanese city pop, yup. I can see that. Need some more? Need a little more? Turns around like a camera side. There it is. This is totally a bop. The song makes me want to blush, be like, who, me? I got you, Hemingway. You want some? I might have spilled. Oh, dude. What up, Easy? Hell yeah, dude. We out here with the ho 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 hat on, you feel me? There we go. Let's get to the side. That's perfect. Whistle pig? Whistle pig good? Yes, it is. We're reviewing it anyway. God, this totally reminds me of something, dude. It's a W though. God, it's gonna bother me, dude. Little whistle pig, dude. This is expensive, dude. You out here drinking expensive whistle pigs right now? Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to Easy Company 206, man. How you doing, gang? If you're still here, I appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, man.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, not too much on here, Vicky. All right, very cool stuff, man. I like the I like this artist. I like this vibe. This has a lot of polish to it for you know, the recordings back in the day. This one was a like a tighter source material than some of the things you've sent in. So there is some sibling info in the vocals that I would try to get a hold of. I'm probably doing that with a de-esser, right? I would also transient design the drums. I know that the drums... Code 6, I'm on the Operation Captain Jibbs. Hell yeah, boy. Get it. I would transient design the whole drums. I know it separates the drums like as one drum track. I'm probably bringing in a transient designer and trying to get a little more attack out of those. I feel like kick and snare were a little lacking. And then I'd probably try to boost some of the subharmonic saturation in that 65 hertz range. I might separate the drums into two parts, have like a 150 hertz and down version, 150 hertz and up version. 150 hertz and down version, I'm going to add like an R-bass style plugin and see what I got if I boost a little bit of that 65, but just the subharmonic saturation, not just an EQ boost, but the subharmonic saturation gives you that vibe with finesse. Reggie Guapo, indeed, it's open, man. Get up in there, dog. How you doing, man? Hit him with it.
How you doing?
And
Merry Christmas.
hell yeah, dude. All right, yeah, but the drum mix overheads could also use a de-esser as well. So if you do split that, in fact, you can throw a de-esser just on the 150 and up version. I like to use a multi-band high shelf, but good balance on everything for sure. And then a bunch of random spamming. I like it, man. I like it, man. I appreciate you, Vicky. Good stuff here, gang. This one sounded nice. Surge EDM. Appreciate the follow, gang.
How you doing?
And Vicky.
Thank you.
And of course,
Merry Christmas.
on Mamas. I got you, gang. And happy holidays, gang. Just here finishing up shift at work. W. A lot of the technical talk reminds me of the Fourier analysis class I took in college. Okay, there you go. There you go. Can you play something? Mikey? Yeah, we got something. What you want to hear, dude? You want to hear Christmas music? Boom, 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 boom. How you doing there, Mikey Shorts? What's going on over there, dude? Well, we got another one in the queue. Today, you want to hear the Christmas song? All right, we'll do that. We'll do part of the Christmas banger for a second here. This is me and Banger Billy did verse 2. All right, we just threw it together.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Santa called me, said he'd be here. Looking up and I see nothing. Santa told me he can't find his reindeer. Blitzing, really wasn't listening. Ruining my Christmas, smoking zips and chasing bitches. I found him round the way, sleeping on the sleigh. Told his ass to wake up, you don't need to smoke a pound a day. On the Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen too. Finally found them and found out what they're addicted to. More than Christmas snow, I know this'll go down in history, solving Saint Nick's mystery. Merry Christmas, yes, Happy New Year. Santa called me, said he'd be here. Looking up and I see nothing. Santa told me he can't find his reindeer.
Santa Claus got a mystery for me to solve. He said, do you know where my reindeer went? I said, not at all. He said, could you go look for him? I said, yeah, it'll cost. He said he would do anything if I could find them all. He would do anything? Trying to get up in Mrs. Claus draws. I'm trying to get up in Mrs. Claus draws. If you could do that for me, Santa. find your reindeer. You would do anything? Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Santa called me, said he'd be here. Looking nothing, I see nothing. Santa told me he can't find his reindeer. Oh yeah.
Little North Pole music in there, dude. Unknown Fella with some with some wild. Yeah, that one's on the Banger Billy mixtape over there on SoundCloud. His first Christmas mixtape. That's actually track 1 on his mixtape, dude. I think it's called Type Shit Miss or something like that. It really came together, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I want Banger Billy to turn up his vocals, but that's okay. We're not mad at that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If anybody needs permissions, you're trying to get in the Discord, let me know something. Surge figured it out. W Surge. W, I think we're good. I love it. Yeah, there you go. You know, we have all these like appropriate Christmas songs, dude. We need some inappropriate ones. That one's just about Santa's. That's just about Santa's reindeer getting high as hell. And then I gotta help him. I gotta go find him. And then Billy will only help find him if he gets to sleep with Santa and Mrs. Claus, which is crazy work. Crazy work, dude. I definitely have non-Christmas music. That's great, Search. That's actually what most of us are submitting. But if someone asked me to play anything that I made, I'm just playing that song today. All right, up next in the skip queue, we got Constantity followed by Unknown Fella. Then we got a skip from Bash Explode. Thank you very much, Bash, for that 5-piece. Appreciate you, man. He said, yum, very yummy, yum, 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 winky face. W. We got the Christmas cookies over here, courtesy of Mrs. Jibbah. Right? We out here. We had 3 to start. Trying to take my time. Dude. Staying on brand, baby. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? Mrs. Claus, me. Okay, yeah, that's probably the name of the album, I think. If Billy could have named the album, that's what he would have done. Yeah, if Billy could have named the album, that's what it would have been. I think SoundCloud, they blocked it. W wife, absolutely. She does this every year. Hey, Bucket Hat Clacks, what's good? She does this every year, and we give out. I get to go around the apartment complex and just deliver to people that we like in the building, right? So if you don't get a box in the building, it's because you a bitch, right? Nah, we just because we don't know you. It's probably because we had a bad interaction in the laundry room. You know what I'm saying? If you talk shit to me in the laundry room, cookie pass revoked. Cookie pass revoked. You should deliver a laxative cookie. That's an actual federal offense to give somebody a laxative. This ain't the movies, Killjoy. All right. You can kill somebody with some poo-poo cookies. Okay, we're not doing all that. We ain't doing all that, dude. That's fucking crazy. That's absolutely insane. What do you think, this Home Alone? There's fucking some Home Alone shit out here, dude?
Say what?
Hell no, dude. You need that too short bitch sound for when you say bitch. I know, right? I know. I got to keep more Bay Area sounds in here.
What?
That's Atlanta. What other sounds we got? We got Austria.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Soundboard is going just super random. Super random, dude. Oh, man. Dude's built like a waveform, dude. All right, we got Constantity up next. What do we got here? Azira, a.k.a. Constantity. Constantity, what's the reason for 2 names? Right? Why aren't we just Azira everywhere? What's the... Give us the reasoning while we play this. I'm going to read the description here. Never been open about my faith online. Okay. Trying to be a better human, which warrants positive changes in character and habits. I'm tired of hiding and not standing up for the morals of what I believe. So here's this remix marking a change of who I am. Okay, W. Not mad at that. I'm mad at this internet, though. Hiding enemies of the state, are you not? Am I in Seattle? I'm born and raised in Seattle, Hemingway. I've been watching the Seattle Seahawks struggle at football since like 1991. Well, that'll do it. You just turned off my computer. Oh no, part of it came back. Only some parts of it. Here, we gotta figure this out. I might have to reboot. Hold on. I might have to reboot this computer. don't know what it's doing. We're gonna try to quit this. Okay, we quit that. They've won a title. Yeah, they did. Not until 2013. You know what I'm saying? Constantity was your Twitch name. Mazero was the online name that friends called you. Oh no, you guys are gonna see all my hacks, dude. I gotta turn off my cheat codes. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Straight up, I lost the desktop and everything. We're gonna restart this rig. We're gonna restart this bitch. Boom, restart anyways. We're gonna restart. And we'll be right back with that computer. But we run a 2 PC setup. So hopefully the mic keeps working. The mic may cut out for a quick second. But the music won't. Yeah, I'm using aimbot to do your feedback. Yeah, hey. He said better than the Vikings. My dad was a Vikings fan, so I did have to struggle through Vikings games when I was little as well. Oh, mic might cut out here. Oh, nope. Sound card's going strong, dude. Sound card powered up through that. We're really doing it, Red Man. Doing it live, dude. We're restarting this computer. Yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah, hey. Hey, we can still go full screen. You just gotta stare at my face, dude. YouTube can see the chaos going on. I'm a Vikings fan. I live in Canada. Okay. Hey, she booted up. We're back. Mafioso just woke up, I assume. All right, we're gonna fix a few things here. Hold up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bro, I'm gonna die. How come? For what reason? Sleeping all day because I stayed up all night. That makes sense. 200 people for 26, and after that another 100 for the karaoke final event. Oh, that's a lot of people coming through to the workplace, dude. Damn. Let's see if we got sound. Hold on.
Yeah! Merry Christmas!
That looks like it's working. Y'all let me know. You're gonna see how I turn the stream on. Hold up. Behind the scenes, gang. We're going behind the scenes real quick. I think OBS crashed on the other computer. I think that's what did it. Check this out. Boom, there we go. Okay, so this is my OBS setup on the computer that we use for feedback for making music and all this shit. I send this overhead camera, which you can see my hands right there. That just gives you this vibe right here. Sometimes it shows this area as well. But yeah. And then we have, this is the screen you're seeing. And then I also have 2 more spots where I could put 2 more cameras here, and I could port that over to my second PC. But we got to do the little jug on the C920 cameras. They fucking suck unless you do this little trick here. You got to set it in 30 frames, configure the video, turn off all this auto shit real quick, apply, hit OK, and then you set it over to highest FPS, dude. Hey, Big Jibbah, not to be weird or shit, but my friend said he liked CP. What does CP mean, bro? Clown pussy? I don't know. Anyone got that one? And then I know my settings here. I like 2750 for that. And the focus stinks on this piece of shit camera. Cyberpunk, that makes more sense. How does one submit tracks? You jump in the Discord. The Discord is linked in the description of this stream on YouTube. I can also post the link for you in 1 second here. Let me pull this up. Yeah, this is working. Okay, W. We can turn the gain up on this till my hand looks like a normal color. That looks pretty good. Hit apply, hit OK, boom, and now we're done with OBS. And we're back, gang. And we're back. Oh, also I gotta. It's for sure Cyberpunk. It could be Clown Pussy, dude. Let's not turn that down. We gotta undervolt our CPU real quick. Boom, undervolted. Bang, homie. W. A little nerd shit right there, real quick. Quick undervolt. No big deal. No big deal. All right, boom. We're back in. As soon as I opened Constantine's link, it just exploded. I don't know what happened. It's a bit too art house. Clown Pussy's too art house. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone. That's where my head went on CP. Hey, Constantine. All right, cool. It's not gonna blow up my computer. I never had this thing crash on me midstream. Pretty sick though, dude. Getting offended is a personal problem, right? Right, if you show up with feelings, you're already losing. All right, this is called Secret Place Remix I'm working on. Constantine said he's never been open about his faith online, trying to be a better human, which warrants positive changes in character and habits. W. Constantine. I'm tired of hiding and not standing up for the morals of what I believe, so here's this remix marking a change of who I am, and I just talked about Clown Pussy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is a very serious song. Secret Place Remix I'm working on. Let's check it out.
Talk like the world, I walk like the world, I love the music of the world, I love so much that's in the world, but bless God, I am a Christian. Why am I a Christian? I don't look any different than most of the other people in my church. Why am I a Christian? Because there was a time in my life when I prayed and asked Jesus Christ to come into my heart. I want you to know that the greatest heresy in the American evangelical and Protestant church is that if you pray and ask Jesus Christ to come into your heart, he will definitely come in. I'm talking about you. A turning away from sin, a hatred for the things that God hates and a love for the things that God loves, a growing in holiness and a desire not to be like Britney Spears, not to be like the world, and not to be like the great majority of American Christians, but to be like Jesus Christ. I don't know why you're clapping. I'm talking about you.
All right.
Yeah, throwing strays at Britney Spears, that's low-key kind of toxic, dude. Her life's been a bit of a circus. And, you know, I don't think she'd like it if you hit her baby one more time. Anyways, moving on. I would use a clipper on some of these sharp perk sounds that you got going on here. You know the ones you're using that kind of stick out and smack us in the ear. We don't definitely need that. Hey, Mafioso, you should be good. I gave you a role in the Discord, so if you may have to reload Discord, but once you pop it back up, you should be able to see all the channels. There is some high mid resonance in that polysynth that comes in at first introduced around the 1 minute 15 second mark. I would just use a multiband or dynamic EQ there, in that 1K to 4K range probably. This is the best God song I've heard in a minute, dude. So good stuff. Kudos to you. There is some high mid resonance in the Jesus shouting feller. I don't know if he's a preacher or one of those guys that's at like baseball games with the, oh yeah, it's the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. I'd run through a wall for that guy, dude. It's the fucking Kool-Aid man, guys. He's here. He's here on YouTube. Hey, Mr. Kool-Aid man.
Merry Christmas.
Also, let us know.
How you doing?
Hell yeah, dude. He sticks to the bit. I like that, dude. I like that guy. Kool-Aid man. Shout out to you. Yeah. So yeah, we got to curb the good. I don't think Kool-Aid man says anything other than, oh yeah. Macho Man Jibbah Savage. Oh yeah, brother. Bro, they removed the best Macho Man interview ever. It's completely gone. Can I slurp up your juice? That's a crazy thing to say to somebody. Oh no. I guess yeah, he's got two vibes. to ask someone else if you can slurp up their juice.
Say what?
Just saying, dude. Even if he is made of Kool-Aid. Like, you know, think about it though. Kool-Aid man is an open pitcher and he runs through a bunch of drywall, dude. The last thing I want is a sip of what he's got going on in there, you know what I'm saying? That's the last thing I want. It's got a bunch of drywall in it. He guaranteed has drywall in there. Game is game, little bro. All right, hey. To each their own. Each one teach one. Do what you got to do, man. I respect it. But yeah, we got to deal with the high mid resonance in the preacher guy. He sounds like someone at the baseball game who's handing out the God flyers. Did Peter fight the Kool-Aid man? I don't know. He was too busy fighting the chicken. I don't know if you ever fought the Kool-Aid guy. Yeah, Kool-Aid man's got the world record on B&Es, dude. 100%. I mean, I bet someone has him beat. Let's be real. Let's be real, dude. Jibbah, is it possible to do a Merry Christmas 2025 on the Talkbox, something like that? Probably, dude.
Merry Christmas 2025. Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Close enough. Oh no! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Tang over Kool-Aid, don't kill me. Oh shit, you like that orange stuff. I want that purple stuff. What's wrong with Britney Spears though, man? What did Britney do to this guy? I just want to know. The Britney Spears line took me out of the entire experience. That purple drink. I want that. I want that purple stuff. Tang was elite back in the day, dude. Tang was definitely elite back in the day. I remember going to soccer camps with Tang, dude. Britney heard him at some point, dude. Come on now. And then we got to deal with the audience clap. Yeah, he's like, don't be like Britney Spears. That didn't feel very Christian to just call her out. I mean, what do I know though? Right? I don't know. I'm not very religious. I did grow up in that realm a little bit though. I am baptized and confirmed in the Lutheran church. So, you know, I understand a lot of that realm, but I no longer follow it at all. But yeah, calling out Britney is a little wild on the back end there. A little wild, but mix wise, I think you're in a pretty good spot here. I would just deal with some of those perk sounds that kind of stick out in that resonance in that polysynth, man, and then deal with his vocals. His vocals are crazy, and then that audience clap with the saturation. I'd probably back off the saturation for the clap if you can. I don't know. Certified in the Church of Uncle Luke, dude. Hell yeah. No, Lutheran church. But Uncle Luke church sounds actually insane. Didn't Uncle Luke have some crazy albums, dude? Yeah, his album covers, dude. Uncle Luke, dude. He used to have some album covers back in the day that were just like dirty, dude. You couldn't play you couldn't bring these to school. You know what I mean? Clean versions of Uncle Luke, dude. Yeah, dude. Uncle Luke was making porn music, basically. Straight up. But hey, Constantity, I appreciate you, gang. I like the vibe so far.
Thank you.
And of course,
Merry Christmas.
Reggie Guap, there was one before him, dude. Blowfly. People don't know about Blowfly. Blowfly is the real reason. Blowfly is the original rapper saying nasty shit on songs. Yeah, Blowfly was disgusting. In 1980, dude, Blowfly's rap. Blowfly was fucking out of his mind. 1980, guys.
This is Blowfly, the master of class, and I'm here to sock some soul to your ass. Guys and girls, bulldaggers and faggots, gonna rap in your ear till your ass get ragged.
Oh my
The
God.
world get in, I'll be under no strain. I'd blast right off with my dingling. Wanna rap to all of you motherfuckers about my best friend, those no good truckers. Ride down the road, carrying a load, feeling more sexy than a pregnant toad. Checking out the scene on my CB, cause I don't want no bears fucking with me. That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
I say that all the time.
Yeah. Smoking weed, feeling fine, when suddenly I see a blue light behind. Call a dickhead, check out my crack. I think I got a bear on my back. He's on my ass, and that's no joke, but I'm gonna leave that blue light motherfucker in the smoke. 10-4. City. Ha. He. Ha. He. Ha. Ha. He. Ha. He. Ha. He. Ha. Ha. 1, 2. I said, fuck you. 3, 4. Your mammy's a whore. 5, 6. Check out this dick. Yeah. While going around the car, doing about 8, looking between the thighs of some big pussy lady. While checking out the thighs of this fine hoe, I could tell she had a lot of ass below. We stopped up ahead for a bite to eat. I said, hey, bitch, give me some of this fine meat. She said, I got it here, so come on with it. But just make sure you got enough meat to get it. I said, my hands are large and my prick is bigger. Just open up your thighs while I pull my trigger. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I grabbed the bitch by the hand and hid it by the room. She had a fine body, but a face like a coon. She sat on the bed and pulled off her clothes as the funk on my pussy started fucking with my nose. Suddenly I find that it all was a waste, cause there was a big prick staring me in the face. I kicked it with my feet and hit it with my hand. What I thought was a bitch was nothing but a man. And you know what I did then? I said, I said, ah. I said, ah, 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 I said, ah. I said, and I got the hell out of there. That's what I did. So I grabbed my shit and got back in the truck. And I thought to myself, what the fuck? After messing up my day and spoiling my plans, I said to myself, I can still use my hands. Thought about the fine bitch I had back home, and suddenly I couldn't help but to play with my bone. Yeah. While riding to the state of Alabama in a little town where I loved to ramble.
So there you go. That's Blowfly. Back in the day, dude. Back in the day. When anyone says they know the first dirty rap song, it's actually Blowfly. The cocaine was definitely cocaining back then. Blowfly was I think he was like a studio bass player. He's after all the Lot Lizards, 100%. And I think he also was in like a doo-wop group, but he was just too gross. And they were like, dude, you got to just do your own thing. And so he had money from playing... he had money from playing instruments. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna record these disgusting ideas I have." He was ahead of his time. Let's be real. He was making music that people would still laugh to today. He was doing joke rap like way back when rap was like barely even a thing. 1980, bro. Really one of the first real rappers. Crazy work. History lesson right there for you guys. Blowfly, dude. Absolutely disgusting. Do not play that when you're with a lady ever. Like 2 Live Crew, yeah, but 2 Gross Crew. CB, how you doing, man? All right, up next we got Unknown Fella. KYOT thing. Let's check it out. It's crazy to think how long ago that was, right? Bro, he recorded that 45 years ago? 45 years ago he made that song. Talking about the nastiest shit ever. That's nuts. We've been gross for 45 years. All right, Unknown Fella, bring us back to life. What you got?
Wake up, 8 cup, get your tits up in my makeup, face fuck, get your bake up. Fake bluff, fake tough, niggas dicks up, put your 6 up for the motherfucking princess. Rates up, jigs up, put your dicks up, get your dicks up, put your motherfucking sticks up. They suck, that's tough, nigga, pay up, get your rates up for the motherfucking princess.
But bullshit me, she freaky, cunnilingus, Dalai Lama. Don't you cooler than a fan, but she get hotter than a sauna. Take a trip out to Japan and I tsunami her vagina. Wine Donna, Benihana, I'm the new hip hop Madonna. I'm the new hip hop Madonna. I'm the trap Grace Jones. I don't know what type of motherfucking crack they own. I'm like Carrie Bradshaw with a back brace on. I've been carrying you bitches now for way too long. I'm a black bitch, purple cunt, stack chips, smoke a blunt. All beef gets smoked. I'm a real fly bitch, you and coach ho. I'm a real bite bitch, every post ho. She was talking on the net, she wanna post though. I got these bitches white face, you a ghost ho. You a Dolce stand on a post ho. Suck it up, stand up, say that shit with your chest. You bitches barking over bones, I got digits to fetch. I can't do pictures, I'm too busy, I don't deal with the press. You the type of hoe to leave a broke nigga impressed. You look a mess ho, broke dick got you looking real stressed ho. These broke niggas ain't cunt or fetch ho. Stay up, stay woke, stay blessed ho. You need a wake up, 8 cup, get your tits up in my makeup, face fuck, get your bake up. Fake bluff, fake tough, niggas dicks up, put your 6 up for the motherfucking princess. Rates up, jigs up, put your dicks up, get your dicks up, put your motherfucking sticks up. They suck, that's tough, nigga, pay up, get your rates up for the motherfucking princess.
Very cool. Yo, Jib, could you rate my Spotify playlist? Probably not, dude. I only usually do like one song. That sounds like a lot of songs in a row. And what good would that do? You know what I mean? What would that do for you? I don't know if that'd do anything for you. That's your homie KYOT on the bass wobs. On the bass wobs, that's a W, man. So it's a cool idea so far. You know what I mean? I love the original video from Dochi. It's kind of your Spotify playlist is ass. Why is it ass? I love the video though. If you guys haven't seen the Dochi video, it's fucking crazy. It's a simple concept, but she does a good job. Like they make it seem like she's in a car and like sitting on top of it while it's moving, and like standing in front of it while it's moving. Then they zoom out and it's actually getting towed, which is pretty funny. Yeah, but Dochi's a W artist. I like her visuals. My daughter is a huge fan of the Dochi NPR Tiny Desk. We watch that like literally every day right now, and this is one of the songs they perform on it as well. The vocals in a pretty good spot for an AI rip. So I think you mentioned that you started messing around with vocals my way. That's a W, gang. Love that. It sounds a lot better than most vocal AI rips. So good shit. If you do get the trackouts for this, I consider controlling the mid-range wobbles a little more. The sub sounds pretty controlled, but those wobbles could use a little more control. Yeah, you need stems. I got you. And then make that snare offensive when you get the trackouts. Make that snare make us blink. because it's got to have that aggression of. I mean, we slowed down Doach a little bit, but it's got to have that kind of hip hop aggression to the mix on the drums, and the drums have to cut through all that other stuff, man. Like the wobbles are cool, but they're not going to drive this track as much as kick snare. So just make sure kick snare is right up there with her vocal, and I think you'll be in a good spot with that. I appreciate you, Ken.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, our final skip here from Bash Explode, and then we're back to the regular queue. When It Rains, new album out January 8th.
When it rains, it pours. There's no holding back. You're the stars you pour. I'm beginning to cry. All the pressure I face, I will not be broken. It brings me back to that place where we fell from here. Where we fell from
That was insane. It's 48 seconds. We're going to go one more time.
when it rains, it pours. There's no holding back. You're the stars you pour. I'm beginning to cry. All the pressure I face, I will not be broken. It brings me back to that place where we fell from here. Where we fell from
All right. W, gang. That shit's crazy. All right. I don't have too much for you, man. This is in a really good spot so far. This is really cool, Bash. As per usual, man, we're used to hearing this kind of crazy ass shit from you. I would say make sure that lead vocal cuts through the wall of guitar. Sometimes it's getting frequency masked because the guitar has that distortion, and then the vocal has that saturation at the same time. And you just want to make sure the vocal's winning at all times in that same range. Love the aggression mix wise on the kick and snare. Those are in a really good spot, and the vocals in a pretty good spot as well. There is some high mid resonance in the wall of guitars that I would try to just get a slight hold of with a multi-band compressor using like thin single bands, finding that little resonant tone and just having a single band, a little tiny band take control of that on like the guitar bus. But that's it, man. It's very, very close. And I can hear the polish on it, man. It's dope. It's real dope. So good stuff, man. What's your goal with these songs, man? Are you setting things up for sync licensing as well? Like, are you doing exports that way if you're doing a whole album? I think you should really make sure to have all these songs exported in a way that you can also sync them quickly, because there definitely is a lot of use cases for really awesome shit like this that like really turns up and is aggressive. I could hear this in a movie for sure. Like, there could be a big way to get you discovered. But basically, usually what they want is a clean version, a regular version, and then the instrumental. I'd bounce the acapella as well. And then they usually want stems. So I'd go through, once I have the mix done and the song's finalized, I'd go bounce every element. Just to have it, man. Why not? Just in case. And then put it up on a couple of those free licensing sites where, publishing sites where, you know, Netflix reaches out, tries to find music. This would be a move, dude. You usually do that so you can perform them live too. You might as well, man. It's another avenue, dude. If this gets picked up by like a Netflix show or a Netflix movie, HBO movie, HBO show.
Say what?
Say what? That'd be kind of crazy. I could definitely hear it in something like that. And that's a good way for people to find you. Cause I mean, you know, the polish on your music should have a lot more ears. And I think, you know, that's something we all got to work on in 2026. How do we get more fucking people to hear this shit? How do we get more people to hear our dope music? We have a lot of talented people in this community, and I think there's a lot of applications for a lot of this stuff outside of just the way we think about making music, like streaming. Unless you're in that like 1%, you're not making that much money on streams, man. You're not making that much money touring. But if you can get syncs, then you can really blow a song up and get discovered that way. So I think that should be a point of emphasis for this album release. But W Bash, I appreciate you, gang. Thank you so much for the skip. And congrats on having the album out very soon, man. Congrats, dude. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
And of course,
Merry Christmas.
You already know. That's not the dream, that's the goal. That's the goal, dude. All right? All right, we just build those systems until we hit the goal. That should be part of your system. It sounds like it already is. You know what I'm saying? So just find the right publishing sites. And don't do one of those services where you got to pay for shit. There's free ones. There's free ones. I mean, with music like that, you got music you can stand on like that. Good mixes. You can find the contacts for music directors for Netflix, Disney. Who gives a shit? Disney's got all those fucking Marvel movies and Star Wars movies. They got turned up amp parts in those where they could use somebody screaming like you do. She'll be crazy. Ooh, Sana says, please play Fly Me to the Moon. The old Sinatra, Quincy Jones joint? I don't have that in me. So I got some homies. W, gang. W. All right, we're in the regular line, baby. All right, if you're not here, we're not playing it. CTR Dubs, ain't seen you all stream. I'm assuming you're not here. Tresden was around earlier. We're going to run it up. We already know this is a Rickroll. We're not playing that. We're going to hear what Tresden was working on. I'm just here lurking. Raise your glass from Tresden. Music. What's up, orgies?
Why so serious? Don't you understand? Wish you just freak out. Freak out already. Can't stop coming in hot. I should be locked up right on the spot. It's so on right now. So take it on right now. Body crasher, fanny snatcher. Call me up if you a gangster. Don't be fancy, just get dancy. Why so serious? We can always party on our own. So raise your glass. So raise your glass if you are there. And on the right way, on my underdog. People never be anything but loud. And nitty gritty, dirty little freaks.
Man. That was Pink Underwater. Pretty sure. The vocals on that. It looks like Pink. Right? No, voulez-vous coucher avec moi, girl. You know what I'm saying? Strutted stuff down at old Moulin Rouge. That kind of shit. I didn't know Pink was still making music, dude. Killjoy says, only think I could think of is you could have chopped it up a little bit more, but it was pretty great. All right. Yeah. I mean, I think the vibe's cool. I don't understand why we can't understand the vocal. That was a stylistic choice that I would not have made, Tresden. I'm not saying you're wrong here, Tresden. But most people that will like this song will like the song from Pink. They won't be discovering the artist Pink from your song. They'll already know who Pink is, and they'll already like the song from Pink. You want to target Pink's fans. So they're going to want to hear Pink in full Pink, right? Let Pink be her full voice Pink. So I would probably not have that. Oh, it's part of my smoke screen, so the clankers can't find me. I don't know why I read that like British, dude. Dude, let them find you, man. What you want is for Pink to find it and like what you're doing. But yeah, the kick and snare. Hey, Buzz, what's good, gang? The kick and snare, I'd probably transient design the kick and shorten it up a little. Good attack on both those sounds. I'd do the same thing with the snare and shorten it a little bit. I'm gonna tell the clankers right now. Hold on. Look at Killjoy, dude. I hear dry snitching. The vocal mix we talked about, the quick hit kicks trick. When we have a bunch of kicks doing the it's going to limit your ability to really push this as loud as it can go. So I always tell people, pick a kick that's going to have full voltage, and then the kicks after that are going to be instructions unclear. Sent to clankers. There you go, Ito. The kicks after that first kick, we can automate out the low end on it only. So automate out just the low end on it. And I think that'll make a lot of sense when we have a bunch of kicks in a row. Otherwise, you're telling your limiter to do a lot of work. Yeah, but Jibbah, what about the Christmas hat? It's here, dude. It's still here. It's just leaning back. You know what I'm saying? It's for the ho-ho-hos. The snare feels a little thin, in my opinion, for how heavy that sound actually is. I don't know where the ho-ho-hos went. Oh, there they are. Hey, Buzz.
Big Jibbah.
Buzz with the gifted over there. Buzz with the gifted right there. Thank you, Buzz. Landed on Reggie Guap. Now Reggie gets to get the Big Jibbah sub-sample pack and watch the stream whenever he wants to without ads. That's a W right there, Buzz. Thank you, man. He said, Merry motherfucking Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I think when you're doing those quick kicks, picking which ones are actually going to win in terms of full voltage. The other ones, we just roll off that low end on it. Just doing an automation with an EQ. That's what I would do with like a low shelf. Snare body, I think I'd do like a wide bell boost on this snare while listening to the whole song and seeing where it feels a little chunkier. If we have like a wide bell at like 180 hertz to 400 hertz, somewhere in that boxy range, just look around and see how it feels every time that snare hits when we boost that low end a little more. The drum bus could probably use some parallel compression to further mesh these elements and bring some of those drums a little further forward. I would definitely look into doing that on the drum bus, but it's a cool production, you know. I don't think you need the Pink vocals though. I think you could just build around this production if you're worried about copyright problems. I think the beat's better than the underwater Pink vocals, personally. Would love to hear it with non-underwater Pink vocals to know what that feels like as well. But Tresden, I appreciate you, gang. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
And of course,
Merry Christmas.
Or whatever holiday, happy that as well. Happy that as well. Jibbah, my profile picture is a black cat. Okay, got you. Got you. All love, Tresden. Appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you, gang. Yeah, Woyoy was trolling. We had a skip, and then we're on PVLN music after that, which is you. Isn't that you, C9? In that lunchbox, right? Is that what he said? Did Reggie Guap drop something in here? He did. Yeah, I'll make sure Reggie has permissions now. There you go. Reggie's got the sub permissions now. I need you to be brutal with the feedback. I have to release this at year's end. All right. Well, you know, I never really sugarcoat the shit for you, Buzz. I don't know if you've noticed. You know, I'm a nice guy, but I will tell you the truth. You don't pay me to be your friend. You pay me to tell you the truth about what I'm hearing. Hey, what's that even mean? What does it even mean? That you're a Big Jibbah VIP in there? That means that you can, when you get home on your computer, you can go over here to the sub-sample section of the Discord. This will be available to you now. And you can click on this and you can download the link. And you get the Big Jibbah sub-sample pack. That's what that means, Reggie Guap. If you don't make beats yourself, send it to a producer friend of yours. They'll be like, dope, dude, thank you for this. Yeah, they'll fuck with it. All right, we got Buzzside with Xenocore. Appreciate the skip, Buzz. After that, we're going over to C9. Your snares from the sample pack? I'm gonna yell at you still.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Buzz. Buzz. W, dude, you should add that too, by the way. Just 7 minutes in, get him subconsciously knowing your name. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just subconsciously. I'm going to turn this hat off. I'm getting too warm. We're done being festive, goddammit. We'll turn it back on later. By the way, Jibbah, don't sugarcoat anything at all. I want your true, honest reaction. I don't know how many times you've been here, Mafioso. I don't really know how to sugarcoat it, dude. I've had people in my DMs upset with me for the way I give feedback. I've had another streamer reach out to me and say, "Hey, I didn't like what you said about my song. You should change the way you do feedback." Galaxy Tones, what's good, gang? Merry Christmas, man. They said, "I don't like the way you give feedback. You should do it in a way that just rates the song and worries about the vibe." I told him respectfully, fuck no, I'm gonna do whatever I want. You can get that from any stream on the internet. What you get here is different. And that's my brand. Is the Spotify hack thing real? I'm not even on game. What's the Spotify hack, Galaxy Tones? Let me know. Yeah, rating's not helpful, it's bullshit. Right? Yeah. So if he ever submits again, I'm not gonna say shit to him. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I give it a 4 out of 10 because the mix sucks. What do you guys rate it? Let's have chat rate it. And that's what I would do. If he shows up again, I'm just gonna rate his song, not give him any real feedback, and move on. It is what it is. Right? You heard Spotify got hacked? Oh, okay. Spotify deserves to get hacked. They've been fucking us over. Rated as 0. I probably would have. The mix on the shit he submitted was an absolute -4. 0.1. I'll go negative, Killjoy. The first snare on this is a W, man. The first snare is a W. I wish you stuck with this snare. I wish you gave us this vibe again somewhere in the song, but it's all good. I understand it's not the genre to do all that. The other snares that you use are fine. They're a little bit sibilant though, and then they're lacking in body. Right, this snare here has decent body, has good stuff, good information going on. Has good information going on in that that 200 to 400 hertz, and the snare you're using later, I feel like you're curbing too much of that low mid, which is making it extra sibilant. I mean, I would probably also de-ess it a little bit, and I don't want to take all the edge off, but it's probably a little harsh in that 5K to 7.5K range. But then I would also probably do a low mid boost on an EQ and look around when you're playing the whole song, somewhere in that 180 hertz to 400 range, and seeing where it feels like okay, like a 2 or 3 dB wide bell boost, right? See if you can get that snare and that kick to feel like they're holding hands a little more. That snare just feels really thin and then really harsh up top. It's got attack on it though. Should I go with what I hear more or in hertz? Always trust your ear, but I feel like right now I feel like it's too thin of a sound with too much emphasis on the sibilant range. Too much emphasis on the 5K to 7.5K. It's a little bit harsh up top while feeling like it's a little lifeless in the low mids. That's all I'm hearing on that snare for the rest of the song. But otherwise, great sonic separation and control of the melodic elements, W movement and programming across the song. What we've come to expect from you, Buzz. Very, very, very good stuff, Buzz. Always cool stuff, man. We appreciate you, gang.
Thank you.
And of course,
Merry Christmas.
And thank you so much, man, for the gifted yet again. My guys are just very generous over there. Shout out to India. Blackjack. Oh, you're supposed to put this in the other one. You're supposed to put this in the other one. It's supposed to be in the feedback. Oh, you already did put it in feedback. We're going to take it out of skips then. Because it's not a paid skip. You're going to confuse me, G. All right. All right, we got one here from C9 Lunchbox, a.k.a. PVLN Music. No, you're good, Mafioso. No worries. Hey, Duskoy, what's good? We got Ito after that. We got Killjoy after that. Another one from Bash, if he's still around. We got Reggie Guap. Claxon, if you're around. And then we got our one from Blackjack. I'll probably close the queue. Actually, I should close the queue now. Queue is closed. All right. Boom. Let them know. Bang. We'll write it in here as well. Bang. Duskoy, how'd you like that slop I posted last time? I don't know if I heard it. If you weren't here and I was doing like roll call, then that would have been me not hearing it. So I'm not sure. We got C9 Lunchbox. Let me know what you think about this one. All feedback welcome. Be brutally honest. JV Sucio Sabu, gang. Hey, JV.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, gang. I mean, you can look through the VOD. I'm not sure, Duskoy, but if you weren't here, I probably didn't even play it. But I'm sorry to hear that shit went down with you. You said you're crazy excited to release my stuff, but don't know if people will love it. You got to do some content around it, Buzz. You got to do some content around it. You got to build some short form content around it, Buzz, not just long form. Short form shit to make people discover your stuff. All right, this is Vibrations version 8, Star Gang. C9 Lunchbox in chat over here on Twitch. Let's check it out. Hey, there you go. Dr. Ed Inside. Dread Inside. That makes more sense. Dread Inside, what's good, gang? I feel like I'm in a game, right? It does have that vibe, for sure. For sure. Very cool stuff here. Vibrations from Star Gang. Doctor. It's actually Dread. I'm just an idiot. That snare has to hit harder and be more polarizing. That's my first note. It's a cool... I like the ideas here. I like the sound selection. I like the arrangement. Everything makes sense. Mix-wise, we just... I think I need more things to force us to have a reaction to the song, right? I would say the main mix philosophy for you going forward is let more ugly through the mix, especially on the drum mix. Things feel a little too much like, oh, I know what I'm doing here. I know how to get rid of this problem. Let me address that, right? Let me make this clean. All right, let me make this even cleaner. Oh, I can make this clean too. Let me make this clean. We need a few things here, especially with like a snare in the mid-range, that force us to go, God damn, that might be too much, but that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, keep some of that grit. Don't lose that creative energy, then, especially in the mid-range, that makes people really latch onto a song. And it forces some people to say, I don't like that, and other people to say, I love that, right? This mix, this is a cool mix right now, right? This mix, you show it to 10 people, they say, that's mixed pretty cool, right? But if you mix this with more aggression and let more of that ugly through, on, especially on the front end of those snares, and let them really splash and hit up top, and just kind of bring all the drums forward, some people are gonna hate that mix, and some people are gonna love that mix, and that's what you want. You want some people to absolutely love it, and some people to absolutely hate it. That's better than like 10 people saying it's cool, right? If we get 3 people to love it instead of 10 people to think it's cool, that song has a higher chance. That's basically the way you want to think about mixing. W, yeah, but you're not doing anything wrong necessarily. I think it's just letting a little more ugly through. If you have a compressor on like your drum bus, you might have too fast of an attack setting. So maybe letting more of the natural attack on snares and hats come through the mix before we squish them and get a hold of them. I would also probably parallel compress the drum bus, the whole drum bus, to see if we can't bring some of these drums further forward and make them feel important. Kick, snare, bass, that's your groove on this joint. So those 3 elements need to feel in that same pocket together, like they're holding hands, really working well together. And then that vocal sample needs to sit up where the snare is. But the snare doesn't feel like it's important enough yet. And part of it just needs to hit harder. So we just need to open a pocket. Sometimes you got to sidechain through the melodic elements to make sure that snare gets the voltage dedicated to it that it needs to feel important when it hits. Sometimes we got to duck our cool melodic elements so that we just slap them in the forehead with a snare drum. And that's just part of mixing right now. When we want shit to be loud and sound tight, but bring depth into the mix, the melodies aren't really building that for you. But the kick snare, those are going to do it. Those are going to give you that perception of depth, because we're going to hear loud, quiet, loud, quiet. But if we're not getting full loud all the time, that snare is going to have less energy. It's going to have less voltage dedicated to it when it actually hits. So it's just kind of pick one that's going to win. And like I said, mix the groove, kick, snare, make sure those motherfuckers win. And I think you'll be in the right spot here. So, other thing I was hearing, I'd probably transient design the clap sound. You have kind of a, it's like a high-end rolled off kind of woody clap sound going on. I would just transient design that, get a little more attack off the front end of that noise. But all the sound selection is really dope, man. I like what you're doing here. So I appreciate you sending this through. C9 Lunchbox, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. And of course,
Merry Christmas.
Or happy, whatever you celebrate, gang. Appreciate you. Boom, 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 boom. Mafioso said, by the way, I just made the playlist off of my favorite original soundtracks. Okay, got you. Happy everything, Jib. Appreciate you as always. Hey, we celebrate Christmas over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here with a fucking Santa hat, drinking whiskey. I probably poured too much on the second pour, I'm gonna be real. But Buzz's 7-minute song made me do it. All right, we got Ito up next. Who's in the skip queue? JV is? JV, I'll come to you after Ito. Ito's been waiting for a minute. And Killjoy. We got Ito and Killjoy. I'm going to run these two, and then if JV's still here, I'm going to run his skip. There's another track in the vault I wanted to work on more ideas here. I just need to refine it and make it sound pretty. All right, it's called Say Something Lovely. We're going to download it so we get a little visualizer. And then I'm going to email it directly to Timbaland for Suno purposes so that Killjoy can use it on his next song. I'm kidding. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we got, gang. Send it to the Clanks, dude. We're going to have Christmas at the Clanks. That's our new, isn't that a movie? It's Christmas at the Cranks, isn't it? Christmas with the Cranks, dude. That's what it is. Fucking Tim Allen, dude. Jamie Lee Curtis, dude. Jamie Lee Curtis. Can you greet my friend? Guess what his name is, guys? Read it. Read what his name is, guys. Good job, Joe. Merry Christmas, Joe. What are you, fucking Bart Simpson?
Merry Christmas.
What are you, 7? You can't do a better one than that? It's even got the name of the bartender who falls for it in The Simpsons with Mo at the front. Crazy work. Hey, Map. I have no idea how to say your name. Bro, chill. I like your vids. I'm just kidding with you, Joe. Appreciate you, gang. Thank you very much for the sub over there, too, Map. I keep getting auto-modded. How dare you? I'm allowing it. Merry Christmas, fucker. That's a good one, Bash. I like that. It looks Russian, the name? It might have been. You can type whatever you want, man. It's all good. It's all good. We got nothing but love for you, Joe. I appreciate you, gang. All right, we got Say Something Lovely. This is from Ito, a.k.a. Ito Tensei Music over here on the Twitch side. Let's check it out. Also a musician. This one's my troll account. I'm actually Dave Mustaine. OKW. Was good, Dave /Joe/Dave/Joe. Appreciate you coming through.
I'm outside in the cold. I'm a fool for you. You're worth a lot. You're worth a lot. I'm a fool for you. You're worth a lot. I'm a fool for you. I'm a fool for you. I'm outside in the cold. I'm always there, you're out. I'm a fool for you. I'm always there, you're out. Live my whole life for nothing. Live my whole life for nothing. Live my whole life for nothing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm outside in the cold.
AW. Mafio said he got more coffee. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. And Joe said, I'll love you for that, for real. Hey, appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you, gang. I want to hear the drum mix a little more. The drum, I mean, I was writing about the vocals the whole time. So I want to hear the drum mix a little more.
I'm a fool for you. I'm a fool for you. I'm outside in the cold. I'm a fool for you. You're a I'm a fool for you. I'm a fool for you. I'm outside in the cold.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I got it's a vibey idea. I got my notepad ready. Ah, shit, I've been taking notes, so that's good. That's good. Very good stuff. Is so the beginning vocal, the very first vocal we hear. This first one we hear.
I'm outside in the cold. I'm a fool for you.
Okay, yeah. So that first vocal is super weird timing. So is that an offset vocal delay, or is it 3 recordings with different timings? What's going on there? So he says, yeah, I got to line up the timing better. They came out of sync for whatever ungodly reason. Okay. Yeah, so basically you just pick the lead vocal. I think we need more emphasis on lead vocal. Vocal mix right now is hard to hear. It feels a little over-compressed, but somehow also not pushed far enough forward mix-wise. Are we using a drum bus? I'd guess no. I think you need to start, that's like your homework, is get a drum bus that sounds good, and start producing things and mixing things into a drum bus. We want to find a way to get all your drums to feel like they're part of one kit, and this doesn't feel like those drum sounds are all part of one kit. You're making one currently, W. That's going to be a big help. Just understanding how buses work, the more you get into making buses and putting like items together, and then just kind of barely squeezing them together with a single band limiter, it's just going to make your production life, your mixing life so much easier. You're going to start hearing how things will sound when it's time to get loud. And if you ever watch me make music here on the stream, if I'm doing anything with a kick or snare, they're going through like 4 limiters before I hear it. That just gives me a good idea of, is this sound going to sound good when it's time to actually push this and get it loud? And then people hear the mixes and they go, oh man, that's loud, but it sounds pretty like good, right? It's because I've been working with it loud the whole fucking time. Hey, just got a follow over there on, is that YouTube? Oh, it just popped up on there. Thank you so much. So yeah, the vocal right now, hard to hear. It feels overcompressed and not pushed far enough forward. If you haven't watched this video over here in the Discord, in the mixing video section, the first video at the very top of the mixing video section is a must watch for you. I want you to understand these principles, man. This is a lot of the ways I was taught, and this is from Lou Diaz, who has crazy credits in mixing. Obviously, you can see some of them listed there in Jay-Z, Beyonce. But he shows you why you would use multi-band compression before going into a single band limiter, or a single band compressor rather. You use multi-band compression to really get control of the vocal. And he has another new video he did with a very good point. Instead of using an EQ to find a problem in a vocal, and like boosting the shit out of that EQ and looking around, things are going to sound weird when you do that, because we're not normally hearing things boosted 12 dB anywhere, right? He uses something like a Waves C6, and he'll solo out a small band, and he'll just look around with that small band without boosting anything, and then listen for the problems. So thinking about soloing out just a tiny section of that vocal and just looking around without boosting anything. We're just looking around and seeking for a problem while not boosting is a big help as well. And that'll help you make better decisions with your mixing on vocals, especially. So something else to keep in mind, if you do have a multi-band compressor, that'd be your best friend. I like using the Wave C6 for my vocals. Subtractive mixing would be nice on the melodic elements to help us hear more of the lead vocal, right? We want to have, you could use a sidechainable Wave C6 or any kind of multi-band compressors that's sidechainable, or a dynamic EQ that would allow that lead vocal to kind of duck the melodies in the range that the lead vocal exists. If that lead vocal is sitting primarily in that 250 to 550 range, then I'm going to have that kind of wide bell going on. And it's going to be triggered by that lead vocal, and it's going to move the melodies down when it's time to hear that lead vocal. And then when the vocal's not in there, those melodies can have full control in that frequency range, if that makes sense. Instead of thinking about turning things up all the time, let's turn other shit down, right? The real life analogy for that is if you've ever been washing dishes and someone's trying to talk to you while you're washing the dishes, you got the water on, right? And they start talking to you, you can't quite hear them. First thing you do, you turn the fucking faucet off. You turn the water off, right? So that's what you kind of have to do in your mixes when it's time to hear a vocal. Turn the water off, right? Cut the shit out that's in the same range as the vocal, so the vocal wins in that area. One has to win at a time, and the vocal should be winning there. Fourth cup of coffee. Mafioso's wired as fuck, dude. What time is it where you were at, dude? The lead vocal, dub vocal, they could use some sonic separation. I feel like the lead vocal and dub vocals all have the same treatment, and I would not be doing that. You don't turn off the water. You plug your booty so that the air stops leaking out. Bash, I don't know how the kitchen sink is set up in your house, but mine has a different setup, man. Mine has a totally different setup. I don't even know how to get up there. That's a wild setup. You must have one of those detachable units. At that point, I don't think you're washing the dishes anymore. I mean, I am lactose intolerant. Fair enough. You know? Remind us not to go eat dinner at Bash Explode's house. At least not with their dishes. They gotta be paper plates if we're coming through, Bash. Lead vocals and dub vocals. Real Estate Cowboy, what's good, man?
Real Estate Cowboy.
I have Bash Explode set up. Just slam a butt plug. Slam a plug in your booty. Oh my god. Oh, that's problematic. Don't get Cowboy started with that shit. Don't you get Cowboy started, Bash. That's crazy work. What's up, Cowboy? What's up with you, gang?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, big dog. No, you're good, Bash. That's funny as shit. So your lead vocal and your dub vocals need to feel different. They don't feel different right now. Everything feels like it has the same treatment. So using different reverbs, different delays, and then sending all your dubs to like their own dub bus. And then on that dub bus, I'll put a reverb right on it. And I'll run everything 100% through that reverb. I'll just dial in the reverb sound till it feels right. Then your dubs feel so separate from your lead vocal. And then the lead vocal feels more important. Because the dubs are there to accent the lead vocal, not pull focus away. Right? So let's think of it that way. Bro, I used to drink a 12-pack of Butt Wiper. That's what he calls Budweiser. Budweiser beer, the Real Estate Cowboy actually calls Budweiser beer Butt Wiper. The next day I had to instantly put a plug in. There's no shot you actually put a plug in, dude. Stop. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Butt Wiper is crazy. That's the worst beer name ever. What are you guys drinking tonight? I don't know. Maybe some Coors, a couple of banquet beers, maybe some Butt Wiper. I'm sorry, what? What was the last one? Just a little Butt Wiper. No big deal. Dude, we used to drink so many Coronas back in the day. Real Estate Cowboy, real shit. he would buy like 3 bags of lemons. If we had like a weekend where we're going to do some drinking, my man would buy 3 bags of lemons and just pre-juice them and just have lemon juice in the fridge ready. And then we just have like the fridge would have no food in it, just beer. And a fucking like a Brita thing of like a gallon of fresh squeezed lemon juice. That was intense. I can't even drink Coronas anymore. They just give me heartburn now. Nothing else has ever given me heartburn. But we've had a few trips. We've had a few trips where we had so much fucking acid with the beer and the lemon juice. I swear to God, when you have the run so bad, you have to wet up a bunch of TP and slam it in your... Okay. I've never done that in my life, dude. That's insane. That is insane. I mean, yeah, just shower at that point. Yeah, at that point, real estate. I'm just crying in the shower, right? I'm just letting it all hang out, dude. At that point, just the night's ruined. The whole day's ruined. The whole day's ruined at that point. Yeah, the COVID toilet to Insta shower, dude. When it was hard to find toilet paper, people were doing that. We got our own bidets. We got bidets at home. We don't need to go get one. You know what I'm saying? Crazy work. Crazy work. The snare on this joint feels oddly wide. I don't know why. The kick feels mono, but the snare feels super wide. There's a name for pooing in the shower and stomping it down the drain. Oh my God. See, me and real estate had a buddy who he would call local escorts and ask if they'd do that on the phone as a prank call. And I remember that. I used to have a video of that where he was calling one and asking her to do that. And she was dying laughing. She knew we were fucking around. Bro, what about when you have to work? Just toss a plug in, hold out to go back to the bar and blow it all out again. Oh my. That's no way to live, dude. Unbelievable. We all boof water in our house and B plugs. Look at this. We're off the rails for Christmas, dude. Completely off the rails, dude. We've fallen off the Polar Express. Shit went sideways quick, dude. Bash got us started. Real Estate Cowboy said, I'm taking that to the moon.
Real Estate Cowboy.
It's called waffle stomping. I hate that. I absolutely hate that, dude. I hate that, Killjoy. It makes perfect sense. But I hate it, dude. Santa would be proud. Bro, she effing came over. Wait, who came over? Which one? You talking about the... Oh, you talking about that girl? That girl that he called, the prank phone call, yeah, one of our buddies back in the day actually called an escort about waffle stomping as a joke. And that girl, he ended up having her come over. I left before that happened. I did not know that. And she pulled a knife on him. That makes a lot of sense. I probably would have pulled a knife on him too. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. Why would you show up, dude? Oh my goodness. Stay strapped, dude, in more ways than one. Anyways, the snare feels wide. I don't think a wide snare makes sense on this joint. I would layer in a mono snare that would anchor this and have it mesh more with the kick that's nice and mono. I would also transient design the kick and reduce the decay. It feels like it's too long of a kick sound. So a shorter kick would serve this mix a lot better. And then the bass for some reason feels wide. I'd make sure that your sub range, like 100 hertz and down, is mono, or at least not as wide as everything else. I don't mind if the 150 hertz and up is super wide and phased out, but you're losing some punch if that super low end, that sub range, is nice, is wide as well for the most part. Unless you have some kind of special plugin for stereo bass, which some people have now. It doesn't feel like that's happening here though. That apartment was out of control. She came over to provide services. Dude, I've shown up to that apartment you had back in the day late at night, and you guys had just gone to Petco to buy mice for the cats that lived in the outdoor area by the apartment. Which is insane. Just throwing mice at stray cats is crazy work. This is insane, dude. What kind of services? Escort services. But hey, I appreciate you sending this, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
And of course,
Merry Christmas.
And sorry we got off the rails there, Ito. But it's a W idea. I like what you're doing there. Got a little off the rails with my boys. All right, we got one from Ito, and then we're going back to. We got to skip from JV if he's still here. Bro, they were hungry. I bet. Merry Chrysler, happy Honda. Hell yeah. So twisted. What up, CB? All right, this is a Suno joint from Killjoy. Killjoy uses the generative AI Suno to make his stuff. He's not hiding it from us, which I can respect 100%. What was the process here? Bro, the Lambo something else? You finally got it? You have it in hand now? You have the Lamborghini in hand? You have the keys? That's insane, dude. You gotta come pick me up and drive safely. Got it last week and have a full starting 5. Yeah, you have new phone numbers from women that see you driving it. A starting 5 meaning 5 players for your basketball team theoretically. My guy's starting a WNBA roster with all these phone numbers he's getting with the she don't want to fuck you, she want to fuck your car. That's kind of a problem though, right? Don't you have to worry about that when you're wearing the money on your sleeve? That the women you meet will just be very, fleeting, I guess. You were with a Russian spy last night. Unknown fella, see if you can verify that she was really a Russian spy. Unknown fella's our resident Russian spy here. I don't remember spending my night with you. Yeah. That's wild. All right, let's check this out from Killjoy. It's called Pressure Drop Edit. Over here on the Suno, gang. Boom, boom, boom. Is there a way can we see your prompt? Is that a thing? Hey, Constantity, I appreciate you, gang. Have a good night. She was incredible. There you go. The closest I got to driving a Lambo is a GTR or the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Nice, dude. GT3 RS is heaps better than a Lambo. You up the fame. Okay, it's the style prompt and the lyrics have meta tags. Okay, got you. Let's check this out. It's called Pressure Drop. She pressed her drop on my Suno till she whap, 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 whap. I'll pick you up, we'll drop a video on the stream. Hey, I need to use you and your vehicle for short form content. 100%. We also just need to hang out, but
the pipes are screaming under 10 tons of black. The sky is a ceiling with 1,000-mile crack. No room for the mercy, no room to gas. Just a cold-blooded sprint to the ocean's grasp. Cable snapping like a whip in the dark. The current is hunting, it's looking for a mark. Big Jibbah. Concrete is spinning.
real estate. Appreciate you, gang. got that first place.
Crush, bend, break. The pressure is more than the spirit can take. Twisted, wreckage, drown. The dark waters are wearing the crown. The air is gone. The light is dead. The iron floor is my final bed. Crush, bend, break. The pressure is more than the spirit can take. Twisted, wreckage, drown. The dark waters are wearing the crown.
We do want to fill our stadium up with our guys. I know that we have a good draw for people from out of town. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Hey. I'm Psychic Witted with the raid. Was good, gang. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Appreciate that, dog. The Real Estate Cowboy with another 5 gifted in the channel.
Real estate cowboy.
Absolutely, man. Abso-freaking-lutely. This is one of the cooler things I've heard out of Suno. So 510, Killjoy 510. Hey, you're good, Psychic Witted. You're good, man. How you doing, dog? That was honestly the first AI song I was ever okay with. Yeah, this is one of the cooler AI generated songs I've heard. It still has the problems of Suno, and I would do my best to try to rectify that. I'm off, gang. Take care. Santa gave me a Lambo. Hope you all get your special items. Hey, real estate
Cowboy.
straight legend, dude. Merry Christmas to you, gang.
Merry Christmas.
And to you too as well. I'm Psychic with it. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you so much for the raid. So yeah, it sounds like some of this sounds like a little bit of yes, to those who celebrate, and happy whatever else if someone else celebrates that. It sounds like some phase Kurt Cobain on some parts, in my opinion. Has a little bit of Nirvana grunge in there. The mix is absolute shit, but song structure, composition are decent. Nothing for me this Christmas, but that's a-okay. That's fine, right? You'll get the next one. The drums, like the kick and snare not being mono, really rob this joint of all the punch that it should have. Hey, love you too, man. Straight up. I forgot I made AI slop myself one day. Look at that. Unknown fella's about to submit his AI slop, dude. I knew he would. So if you layered in your own kick and snares, Killjoy, you'd be like a world above all the other people using Suno. If you layered in your own mono kick and mono snare on all your mixes and sidechain the kick through the low end of the Suno 2-track, everything would feel so much better, man. I promise you. Also, the low end being so heavy is pumping the entire mix, which is a little weird. Yeah, you should definitely be doing hybrid shit. You should be. All my AI slop is just country songs talking about S-ing D because it's super funny. Just play it in the car with your work buddies. This is kind of a cool country song. You just wait till verse 2. It gets really cool. Just wait until the second verse. It gets kind of graphic, honestly. Oh man. This is my favorite track lately. Listen to this, guys. It's super weird. Jib, do you think you could do unexpected drop stream? Explain, Viki, what does that mean? What's an unexpected drop stream? Where like I just randomly go, what? Oh man, dude's built like a waveform, dude. I kind of do that anyways. Every stream is just random as fuck. What I don't even know. What does this one do?
Big Jibbah. Big Jibbah.
Check on Jib memes. Oh, you're cooking us or what? You cooking us? Disappointing drops challenge. Oh, from Bishu. Shout out to Bishu.
We dropped all the drums, bro. What is this? A breakbeat demo?
Wait, he banned you? Why'd he ban you?
You're sick.
Bro, that fucking horn one was so good. He only puts me in videos when I do stupid shit, nothing good. That sounds about right. That sounds about right, Bash. Nah, Bishu has no idea who we are over here. He'll have to learn at some point. But yeah, he does some cool stuff, man. I like his channel. I like his channel. On this joint, yeah, the low end being so heavy is pumping the mix, but that's kind of part of what you generated. But I think that would kind of be remedied if you were to layer in your own kick and snare. I'm serious, like doing a simple kick like that. Probably not this snare, but something with a little bit more of a live sounding snare would be nice. No, he supports me. Okay, W. 2026, I need to learn my DAW basics. You do, man. You do. But yeah, that's all I got for you, gang. Look at all these fucking buttons I was pressing. Hell yeah. Appreciate you sending this through, Killjoy. One of our favorite Suno joints so far.
Thank you.
And of course,
Merry Christmas.
Hell yeah, dude. Wait till they get Suno on a fucking quantum computer. That thing's gonna be crazy. It's coming. You know it's coming. Is JV Susio still here? Is JV Susio around? If JV pulls back up, somebody let me know. Breaking Benjamin type of song. All it took was 3 minutes to prompt edits. Let's hear what you did with your Suno song here, real quick. JV is here. All right, we're going to JV after I hear some of this AI slop. Wait, how come I can't see it on my screen? It's only on this screen. That's weird.
cracks of the floor, every scream, every scar, I crave more. Fingers bleed as they scrape.
Hey, Menthol Slim. Cheers, gang.
Deep where the darkness calls.
Wink.
Break me, tear me, leave no trail. I'm the ghost in the shattered veil. Scream my name, let it echo and fade. In the ruins of the life I betrayed. Cinders fall, painting skies in ash.
This is metalcore.
Breathing fire from a broken past. Every step a fracture in the ground. Every word a silence that
like Madden 07. Oh my god, that's such a good call out. That's such a good call out, dude. Madden. Yeah, it would definitely feel like a glove over some Madden gameplay.
Chains of regret, they bind my spine. Echo the thoughts I dare to define. Echoes of pain, they pulse and they harm. This is the end. Let the darkness come.
Dude, that computer's gonna blow its voice out, dude. Oh man, dude's built like a waveform, dude. Hell yeah, dude. That's you know, that was an AI song. 100%, dude. 100%. What'd you say though? Menthol said, got a huge opportunity to get a slot on an experimental producer's next album. He sold 10,000 copies on his last album and got 90% reviews on Brad's taste in music before Brad went crazy. I don't know who Brad is. I hope I did my job just handling vocals. I'm doing none of the mixing. The producer made 33 repeating and goes by Fog. Okay, word. That's what's up, dude. Well, W, man. I hope that shit goes really well. That's what's up, because I like what you do, Menthol. You do some really unique shit, man. I never know what lane you're going to go in. We need to Suno. I think Suno is about to partner with Spotify, and half the music on Spotify about to be Suno music, and then Spotify going to collect so much more of that money. Which is crazy. I would never pay to have a Spotify account. That's out of control. Out of control. Out of control. I mean, it doesn't seem that hard to prompt certain things. Yeah, half the music on Spotify is already Suno, which is fucking nuts, man. Which is nuts. Yeah, they push AI bands to the top in a month. It's all falsified, right? No, I didn't forget. I remember. On top of that, like, you know the talking puppet guy, the Reed Stefan, who does like Ableton tutorials? He did a video recently. He did a video recently about the interview right here. Spotify's insane response to Spotify deleting music by real artists, not AI artists. Because other people uploaded and said, "Hey, that's my song." Basically what happened. Yeah, basically what happened is the guy who plays the puppet, he produced an album for an artist, right? He produced it himself. And then somebody who had malicious intent, or maybe didn't have malicious intent, was trying to give him a boost or something. They put his songs from that album that he produced onto a Spotify playlist, and then they paid for bots to bot that playlist. Spotify caught it and said, "Hey, these are botted plays," and they let the distributor know. So DistroKid or whoever he goes through, they said, "Hey, these are botted plays going on. This person's botting potentially," and then his distributor removed the song from all platforms, not just Spotify, but all platforms. And he had nothing to do with that song being included in that playlist. And when he tries to appeal it, he can't do jack shit about it. And the Suno CEO is like, "Well, it's unfortunate, but we're weeding it out." Meanwhile, they push AI music on botted fucking playlists all the way to the top because major labels or they personally own those entities, which is fucked up. How many faking they streams, getting they plays from machines? I can see behind the smoke and mirrors. Ain't really big as they seem. J. Cole was telling the folks, it's true. It's true. 100%. And it's happening right in front of us, man. They're not even good at hiding the shit anymore. They're really not good at hiding the stuff. I don't know if you guys have been watching the Epstein file releases. They are not good at hiding shit anymore. That's not just on Spotify, but it's across the fucking... it's across everywhere. The corruption is out in front. They don't give a fuck anymore. They're like, "Hey, I wish you can't do shit about it. Look at this. Enjoy this boot on your neck. You can't do shit about it." So we got to find other avenues, gang. We got to find other avenues. We have to find other avenues. We got to make our own way of releasing music. Maybe, you know what I might do? Once I put enough singles out, maybe we make like a business card with USB drive in it. We got one of these, man. Maybe we do some of these. Maybe we start selling albums like this. Instead of just streaming services, if people want to support an artist, they can buy your album as a fucking business card with a USB in it. That way you get all the money from that. You can sell this at shows. They can have your album artwork on there. They can have links to all your videos, all your socials. We got to start thinking outside the box. We got to start offering shit like that. Instead of just thinking these streaming services are going to do anything for us as artists. Bro just gave me a method. Dude, a fucking business card with a fold-out USB is crazy work. What is that called? It's called a business card with a USB drive in it. They're not cheap, but if you get enough of them made, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You can get custom artwork on that bitch. It's kind of cool, dude. It's kind of cool. No one's doing that yet. I've been thinking about doing some shit like this for a minute. Instead of just saying, "Hey, go pay me money on Bandcamp," send them a physical thing. It's like having a record, right? You know, maybe I'll do some shit on a record as well. But I think all artists need to be good at this. I think all artists need to be streaming at some point. Not just streaming, but like finding ways to make more content where you're in front of a camera. I think it's vital to get in front of a camera on a microphone and just showcase your music is not your product. You are the brand. Your personality is the brand. Your personality is the fucking brand. Especially with so much AI music coming out. If you can put a face to the stuff that's happening, people are gonna be into that, dude. AI band that was pushed to the top. Oh yeah, I already know about that shit. That fucking AI band is crazy. There's a thirst for non-digital. Right, you can sell these physically. You can physically give them a business card with all your shit digitally. You know what I mean? CB over on YouTube says, selling USBs out of your Cadillac trunk in a Walmart parking lot. Let's get back to it, man. Right? Selling tapes out the trunk like E40 used to do. Let's get back to it. Fuck it. Let's get back to that. I saw a girl on YouTube earlier. She was buying what was it? She was buying these, bro. The old clip MP3 players. She was buying as many of these as she could. This shit. You remember these little things? iPod Nanos. Bro, she pre-released her album on iPod Nanos and was selling iPod Nanos to her community a month before the actual album releases digitally. So you get the physical hardware, but then you also get the album preloaded on this little piece of shit. Crazy, dude. One artist on my label just bumps our tracks while he sells food out of his car in Little Jamaica. And that gets people wanting to buy CDs. Yeah, there you go. Big Jibbah, I got to get to work at 11 a.m. Thanks for the stream, gangy, but I got to call it for myself. Hey, unknown fella, if I don't see you until Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
I appreciate you, gang. All right, we're going to find a way to get you out of the fucking absolute grind you're in, dude. All right? All right? If I get to a level where I'm making enough money, I will definitely bring you on board and we'll do something, man. We'll do something. There's got to be something for you. You can work out the crib. You shouldn't have to live like that, man. I hate that for you. But I love that you come kick it with us every day, man. I appreciate you, dog. Unknown fella. A real one, man. Appreciate you, gang. Nothing but love for you, man. Cheers, brother. Yeah, man. Bash says, I made guitar picks that have a code where you can scan on your phone. That's pretty fire. That's smart, Bash. I like that. I like that. Internet is great, but there's a thirst for non-digital. Hell yeah. One artist, I read that earlier. What happened to hit clips? What are hit clips? I think AI will be good as an actual tool, not making whole songs. I can already see the limitations of Suno a few months in. Yeah. But Suno's going to go crazy. Like, it's going to get better. That's the thing. Like you think about where DAWs were in when I started using DAWs in 2001. Let's think about where they are now, 25 years later, right? Crazy. Just think about Suno in 25 years, man. That's going to be crazy. They're going to fix the problems that they have right now. They're going to hear from enough people that say, where the fuck is the mono kicks and snares? Where's the high harmonics? They're going to fix all that shit. And it's already like really cool and really good, but it's fucking insane, dude. It's insane. It's only going to get better. So I think as artists, we need to find unique ways to build a following and offer other assets outside of music. Think of music as only one arm or one branch of what you do. That's all. That's all. He said, wait. Yeah, that's right, Bucket Hat. You already know. You already know, Bucket Hat. Menthol says, are you from Scotland? He says, no, not at all. He says, he said, okay, a racist dude with the same name has been harassing me for years. Holy shit. You say that, but Suno is still goofy. The main issue right now is people think you can just make a song about this, which technically you can, but it's going to be goofy. That's true. I mean, you have to learn. It's still a tool, right? You have to learn your tool, Dusk. I understand that. But think of the amount for a musician, like I have to learn. If I'm a musician, I'm making shit from scratch. I have to learn this tool. in order to make this make any kind of noise, right? So you're shortcutting that entirely. You can just say, make a song that sounds like I understand how to use that tool. And then there's another, you could say, make sure there's a live bass in there. I'm currently learning how to play live bass because there's so much benefits as a human being from learning how to play an instrument. Even if you're using Suno, I would encourage all of you guys that use generative AI to learn a fucking instrument, learn a DAW. It's going to be so beneficial for your brain. And that doesn't even matter about music, but just the connections you'll make in your brain will help you learn everything else. Just learn how to do shit. It's always going to make you, it's going to keep you young as you get older. And the AI shit is a shortcut. But if you used to play guitar and piano, then pick up a fucking bass guitar and learn how to play that. Menthol Slim, I appreciate you getting. If you got a skip for us, man, send that bitch in the queue. I appreciate you. Yeah, but learn an instrument, man. I work in development for games and websites, apps, etc., and AI is everywhere in my field now. It's stupid. Like a year ago, it was barely touching my field. Yeah, it's taking over, man. It's taking over, and they're not paying us for just sitting around. So that's a problem. That's a fucking problem. 100%. Is JV in the building? I feel bad. JV sent a skip, but he's not even here. Physically playing an instrument, teaching you groove is way. It teaches you groove in a way that nothing else does. 100%, bro. When I pick up that bass guitar, I feel like I'm brand new to making music. You know what I mean? I've been making beats since 2001. It's almost 2026. I've been making beats for 25 years pretty much. And when I pick up that instrument, I feel like I've never played music before for the first like 3 minutes that I'm holding it. Then I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I know what these notes are. I know where I'd want to go. I just don't know how to make I don't know how to make my left hand do what I want it to do. I don't know how to make my right hand pluck the strings correctly and mute the string below it. So there's like all this whole new learning curve. I'm creating all these new, all these new connections in my brain, and it's going to help me become a better person because I'm learning an instrument. It's going to help me learn other things much faster. It's going to help me teach my daughter how to learn things. I think it's important. Everybody here, this is your sign from the universe. Learn a fucking instrument. Learn some instrument you don't normally play. Just figure it out. Learn, even if it's an effect of a current instrument that you already play, do it. Figure it out. Do it. It don't have to be a long dedication of time. 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day. You can do that. You can swing 10 minutes a fucking day. I promise you. And it's going to change. It's going to change how you think about things and how you feel about all kinds of things. If you're already passionate about music, why the fuck not? I just play scales on my guitar when I watch TV or YouTube. There you go, Menthol. That's not a bad idea. Sometimes I'm hanging out with my daughter. I'll pull the bass guitar out and I'll just work on what lesson I learned the night before. I'm trying to play the pentatonic scale and make sure I'm better at the fingerings and shit like that. That's fine. Doesn't matter how you do it. Just get your brain to latch onto that new shit. Riff off of life. 100p, dude. 100p, bash. All right, we got one from Menthol Slim, aka Epitoman, which means Spider-Man. Let's check it out. This is Thing for Fog 1. This is for the project that you were just talking about. The experimental joint for your buddy. Let's check it out. Nice.
They really don't know. The ego is just a free throw. Bro, really don't know. You look good because you're a team, bro. Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Nobody wanted to smoke. I call up Cody, then Cody said go. Look what I'm smoking your bro. I feel like Shabba Ranks covered in gold. So many homies been lost way below. Sorry, not selling my soul. Sodom, Gomorrah, you hoes good to go. We burning down Babylon, burn down the boats. Like who made us savage? It's you made us broke. Gather your henchmen, we come for your dome. Gather our weapons and run to your home. There's something I learned from the French you should know. Any man's head could be left on the floor. Any man's head could be left on the floor. Any man's head could be left on the floor. Created some cannibals, karma once more. Any man's head could be left on the floor. Any man's head could be left on the floor. Any man's head could be left on the floor. Call up your captain, we kill for his call. Coughing up cannibals, killing my throat. Telling my team to come take them in tow. Doing some dirty, these ditty on call. Don't get it twisted, that these are it broke. They gave us sickness by feeding us whole. They are some hoes, they are some hoes. Try to compromise our souls into gold. Sodom, Gomorrah, you hoes good to go. We burning down Babylon, burning down boats. Like who made us savages, you made us broke. Gather your henchmen, we come for your throne. Gather our weapons and run to your home. There's something I learned from the French you should know. Any man's head could be left on the floor. Any man's head could be left on the floor. Any man's head could be left on the floor. Any man's head could be left on the floor. Created some cannibals, karma once more. Any man's head could be left on the...
That shit's crazy, bro. Who's doing the vocals there? That shit is wild, man. That shit had a aggressive passion to it, man. I like that. That shit had a conviction to it. Whoever performed it, I feel like they gave a fuck. That's cool, man. The vocals are me. The producer's trying to get famous. Is the guy getting famous? Okay, yeah. The vocals are fire, dude. I think people will like this. This shit'll resonate. This is cool. It's very different. You do a lot like with visuals for this to make it even crazier. But I do like the delivery, man. You've done a good job here. Yeah. I mean, mix-wise, you said he's going to handle the mix. I don't have too much problems with what you have going on right now. But I do like what you've done here in terms of the conviction and the dedication to the character and bringing that forward. Hey, Killjoy. Appreciate you, gang.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, G. But yeah, this is dope, Menthol. Very, very cool, man. CB over on YouTube says that was stirring/disturbing. Yeah, exactly. That's what you want. It's polarizing, right? It forces you to make a decision about it. And I fuck with that, man. I like that, Menthol Slim. Very cool stuff, man. That's a W. That's an absolute W. I hope this makes the project, and I hope he builds around this because this is dope. I almost wanted to be longer. And go into like a thematic section, but it's very much like spoken word. But you've landed on the correct amount of like. You've landed on the correct amount of like enunciation with passion and character. So, as a recording engineer, I'd be like, I'm good with this take. So you've done a good job here getting the best delivery out of yourself. And I like that, man. I appreciate that, gang.
Thank you.
And thank you for sending this through, man. This is fire. Big Jibbah, look up on YouTube. There's a guide for the cracked version plus mods. Cracked version of what? I ain't stealing things, dude. Is Bash still in the building? Rocking around the Christmas tree? Little old me? Oh yeah, we're gonna run this up, dude. Oh, you got the SoundCloud and the Instagram. What's the difference? Are we supposed to see the which one are we supposed to look at first? This 1 second of the X-Files intro permanently rewired my nervous system growing up. How about you? Love, fear, and hate. So is this like a promo for this? Nice. Just so y'all know. That's your Brain Bleed promo, W. Bash got a project dropping on January 8th. January 8th. We're going to have to check that out, man. This is Rocking Around the Christmas Tree from Bash. Dubstep for Christmas? Stop.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple drives through. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some getaway. You will get a sentimental feeling. Voices singing, let's be jolly. The halls with bells of Halloween. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling. Voices singing, let's be jolly. The halls with bells of Halloween. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Jesus. Oh, fuck, dude. 2 bits. Hey, 2 bits. Appreciate you, gang. Let us know
How you doing?
And of course,
Merry Christmas.
we did a shout out there to Free Keem. If you guys haven't followed Free Keem, make sure to go follow Free Keem. He just started streaming recently. A W artist here from the Pacific Northwest. Shout out to Tacoma, the 253. Nothing but love for you, Keem. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you for pulling up on us, man. Bash, this shit is fucking crazy, man. This is insane. This is nuts. You're Pacific Northwest too? Hell yeah, man. We got to look out for each other, Bash. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Seattle, born and raised. Free Keem is down there in Tacoma, 45 minutes south of your boy. Probably longer in traffic. But if I left my house right now, I'd get there in 45 minutes. Although I'm not driving because I'm off of this right now. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing all that. We're not doing all that. Is that song on Spotify? Not yet. Not yet. He's working on this to release it for next time. You're in Ballard? I also live in Ballard, Bash. We got to link up. We got to link up, dude. We got to link up. 100%. I went to Ballard High School, Bash. What are you talking about? You're in the neighborhood of where I went to high school, and I graduated 05.
Big Jibbah.
Hey, Keem, happy holidays. Keem, send it through, dude. Send it through if you got something for us, Keem. I know you got some heat. Send some heat, dude. Whenever it releases, tell me because it was extremely awesome. Absolutely, we will, 2 bits. We will, dude. We will. Bash got an album dropping on January 8th, so make sure to tune in. Make sure to follow him on SoundCloud. Bash, make sure that we get your SoundCloud over here posted at least, if nothing else. Boom. There it is. If nothing else, he'll be able to see it there. Only thing I got for this joint, the kick feels wide right here. Kick feels a little wide, and the guitars are frequency masking the lead vocal and the rock snare. The dubstep snare, that thing pops through like it's supposed to, but make sure that rock snare feels important when we use it. You have a tendency to make the guitars so fucking aggressive that it pulls away from the human element of your songs, which is your fucking voice, which is also awesome. So make sure your voice wins. Your voice should win over the guitars whenever it's in the mix, because it's cool. And that's what people will latch onto, and that's what people will connect with. So make sure that the thing's always winning. Always winning. Dude, Bash is out here in Ballard? Stop, bro. North Seattle gang in the building. North Seattle gang in the building. He's out here going to Dick's drive-in whenever he wants. My guy Bash, dude. That's a crazy. I didn't know Bash lived in Ballard. That's crazy. We're gonna have to go to King's or something one of these days, dude. I'm gonna pull up on Bash. We're gonna have to go to Fremont, dude. Hit up Nectar, dude, for a show. Bash is out here, dude. I'm really out here, dude. I'm not even kidding. I grew up out here, bro. I really am out here. I live in North Seattle, bro. I'm in Ballard. Hella Pacific Northwest vibes. Hell yeah. I played shows at Substation. Stop, dude. I did an album release party at the Nectar. I played shows at Tractor Tavern in Ballard. Fuck, dude. Done a bunch of them in Belltown too. Substation. What the fuck is Substation? It's right there on Leary. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, dog. Right, you right by the Bevmo, dude. Shout out to Belltown. Hell yeah, dude. You right by the Fred Meyer. You'll find it at Fred Meyer. Dog, this is my stomping grounds, man. Cut it out. I was at the PCC down here today. I hit a home run when I was little at Ross Playfield, bro. Right here. Your boy took a swing right here and hit it into traffic on 3rd. Straight up. I grew up right here, bro. I'm not playing. I hit a home run at this field right here next to where you played this venue. Keem says shout out to Belltown. Belltown is so full of fucking fentanyl now, it's insane. I don't even want to go down there. Nah, I live closer to this area up here. Crown Hill. But I grew up right by Ballard High School. That's like my stomping grounds. Straight up. Real shit. Crazy. Crazy, man. Thank you for sending this through, Bash.
Thank you.
And of course,
Merry Christmas.
Hell yeah. All right, we got a Keem skip. Let's run it up, dude. Dysphoria featuring Cap Wilder. Let's see what we got going on.
Show me love, say so about the drink. Hold me up. Every time I see your fucking face, get euphoria. Every time I see your fucking face, it's dysphoria. Every time I see your fucking face, outside, around town we glad to keep me long. Your cloud die. Find out who your friends and who your foes. Shots fired, drop her like that four, bet my soda. I can't never fold up. Too much on my shoulder. And it makes that walkie with the slush. I'ma pour it up.
Hey, Love Annie, what's good? Hell yeah. You remind me of my homie Trilly. Y'all should check him out. You'll both have really dope sounds. W. Love that. I got a couple of notes for you here, Keem. I like the idea here, man. You and Cap Wilder. I always like what Keem's cooking up. And Keem and I have to do a song just on general principles of living in the same state, living 45 minutes away from each other. We just have to get one in. But on this mix in particular, I've improved a lot for sure, man. Like you always have good song structure. And you always do a really good timing. I never have problems with your delivery. It's usually mix related is the problems that I have. And this one I have that as well. So the vocal right now feels over compressed. I don't know who this is or who did this, but thank you for gifting the sub. That was probably Real Estate Cowboy. Real Estate Cowboy's gifted over 2,300 subs to the channel. That's why he has his own Talkbox drop.
Real Estate Cowboy.
That's probably who got you right. But yeah, the vocal right now feels overcompressed with too much saturation. Cap did the mix, so it'd be really easy to resauce it. Okay, W. I think I just want more of a human Keem on here. I want more of your human vocal to cut through the mix. If we're gonna do that saturation, I'd recommend doing it in parallel and not doing it directly on the signal. It's gonna take away from the punch of your actual vocal. And honestly, it feels like the whole mix has saturation across the whole mix. And I would not do that personally. I would dial it in on particular elements. If you wanted it on the vocal, I'd do that in parallel. I'd keep it off the kicks and snares because right now it's butter knifing this whole mix. Saturation is butter knifing the mix, right? If we use saturation for tone, we lose the attack on those transients. So if we have an exciting, we're gonna remove some of the aggression on this snare and on that kick for the sake of creating that saturated tone. And we have to find that balance, right? If we want that saturated sound, we still want the punch though. So right now it's leaning too far into saturation while removing punch. That punch is what gives a mix that loud, quiet, which is what's going to give us depth in a mix. And it's missing depth right now because it's giving us so much tone off the saturation without still achieving that depth. And I think that depth is what would make this song really pop and make it sound more exciting in the mid-range. If you just listen to this song with removing everything below 90 hertz, removing everything above 6K, it's going to sound like a lifeless mix. It's not going to have a lot of separation with the elements there. So if we focus more on making sure the mid-range has depth and punch and aggression in the right moments, both on the vocal, on the lead vocal specifically, and then on kick and snare, all of a sudden this whole thing's going to make a lot more sense and more people will appreciate what you've done here sonically because you've done a good job in terms of you as an artist. But I think the saturation, for the sake of creating a tone, is robbing the excitement in the mid-range that you should have on a mix like this. So kick and snare should stick out way more to give depth to this mix. We love loud, quiet. People don't know that they love loud, quiet, but you go look at some of the most successful songs in rap music, and it has a lot of loud, quiet going on, going back all the way to like the days of Clips grinding. Clips grinding is just it's all depth. We hear a loud sound, and there's nothing. Loud sound, there's nothing. Loud sound, there's nothing. That gives us excitement in a mix. And if we use so much saturation with all this other shit happening in the background, and we're also saturating lead vocal, we're losing out on that amazing texture and awesomeness that you really do have in the mid. If we saw you perform this live, it would sound better than the mix version. Grinding is that classic lunch table beat for real, right? But if you listen to the original mix, it's because there's so much depth in that mix. That's why it sounds cool. Some of the best mixes in history, you go back to Billie Jean. There's space in between those pockets. That space brings us to zero. You show the listener zero. You show the listener nothingness for a split second. And then you give them a loud sound that's up in your face. That's how you create depth. Bro, I don't know who you are, but it's nice to hear you speak. Thank you, Love Annie. We appreciate that love. I'm a mixing engineer. I'm also an artist. I sing. I play Talkbox. You'll hear me do all kinds of Talkbox stuff like this.
Merry Christmas.
And when we do feedback on this channel, we talk about how we can make our mixes more exciting. And for an artist like Keem can go to the absolute ceiling. But I want Keem to start advocating for interesting mid-range in his mixes. Keem lets other people do the mixes, which is totally normal. That makes sense for an artist like him. But if we can start shaping Keem's ear to hear the things and start to coach some of his engineers on what he wants and be more well-versed on the ways to really coach an engineer. Engineers kind of sometimes want to be told what to do. And if you're an artist that knows how to tell them what to do, you'll be able to get more out of those sessions that you're paying for. You're paying good money for them, and they know how to use the program. If you develop your ear a little more, you'll be able to develop their ear as well. Hey, Music by Charles. Thank you so much for the follow, Music by Charles. Let us know.
How you doing?
Hey, we did have to close the queue, Music by Charles, FYI. I normally do feedback on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, with Wednesday tomorrow being Christmas Eve. I am not doing a stream tomorrow. Apologies. Food, music, what's good? Because we got to set up a bunch of shit. We have a 2-year-old at this house. Engineers don't always know what the fuck's going on. They know how to use the program, but they don't have a well-developed ear sometimes. I've worked with a lot of engineers. I've been trained by engineers. I have trained other engineers. I am myself an engineer, and it takes a different development of your ear. They don't listen to enough music sometimes to fully develop the ear, and they don't seek out ways to improve. They just kind of get stuck in a loop of like, I'm getting paid for this, I'm going to keep doing what I do. And the worst thing to do is to work with an engineer that's a yes man. They will not tell you what's going on with your takes. They will not improve your mix, and not make your song better and make you grow as an artist. And that was always my thing working in the studio, was I was always trying to grow my artists and make them better at hearing shit so that they would have the verbiage and the knowledge to be able to let me know what they're hearing, and then we get the most out of that mix. But Keem, I like what you're doing here, man. I really, really, really do. And I'm not bullshitting, Keem, when I say we got to get one in. We definitely got to get a song together. I'll do some Talkbox on the hook or something. I'll sing something, whatever the fuck we got to do. And then Keem's going to take it over, or I'll just make the beat and I'll mix the song, and that'll make sense. But I appreciate you, gang. Thank you so much for sending that sub through and sending this song through.
Thank you.
Definitely got to get something in. Let me know your availability. I'm around, dude. I do cook up streams on Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, that's when I'll be online making shit. So we can do something those days. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we're gonna move on in the queue. And real quick, I gotta go. I've been drinking so much liquid over here. I gotta pee real quick. Let's see who's next. We got Reggie Guapo up next. We got last couple in the queue. I'm gonna just play some beats in the background real quick. I'll be right back. Start over, bro. Nick, how dare you? We're gonna play the new R&B song. Let's do that instead. Let's do the new R&B song I'm working on. Set to release in January. I'll be right back.
Why do we pretend like we're only friends? Write my feelings in a message that I never sent. Girl, you represent everything I ever said that I wanted in a woman. Girl, you haven't sent. They don't know about you and me. Nice and slow, that's how we can be. Mindful, freaking me, feels good. Tell me, are you that somebody? My one in a million. Can we talk? My one in a million.
On and on.
My one in a million.
I wanna be down.
My one in a million.
But we're just kicking it.
Yeah, baby. I know we like to hang out as friends, and I like that too. But what if we hung out without my friends, and without your friends, just me and you? Hit me back.
I know we've been just friends, but being friends ain't enough. I know you've been searching for love, baby, let it be us. Why do we pretend like we're only friends? Write my feelings in a message that I never sent. Girl, you represent everything I ever said. That I wanted in a woman, girl, you represent. You call me only when you're lonely. It's not right, but it's okay, lady. Don't go crazy, twisted, quit breaking my heart. Don't ever wonder
If you love me,
don't ever wonder.
you know what's up.
Don't ever wonder.
You're the one.
Don't ever wonder.
But you say I'm just a friend.
Why do we pretend like we're only friends? Write my feelings in a message that I never sent. Girl, you represent everything I ever said. That I wanted in a woman, girl, you represent. Why do we pretend like we're only friends? Write my feelings in a message that I never sent. Girl, you represent everything I ever said. That I wanted in a woman, girl, you represent. I know we've been just friends,
Hey.
but being friends ain't enough. I know you've been searching for love, baby, let it be us.
W. Hey. Heretic 6662. Appreciate the follow. Let us know.
How you doing?
How you doing? How you living? We did close the queue, Heretic. FYI. The queue is closed because it's late for me over here. But either way.
Merry Christmas.
CB Chaos says song is dope. Appreciate that. Reggie Guap said killing the Talkbox. Thank you, gang. All right, we got one from Reggie Guap right here. This is he's letting us know who he is. What's going on, y'all? Reggie Guap, musician based out of Oakland, California. Whip It is my latest music video I released on an upcoming album, Reva's Son, dropping this February. Featured on the song is the illustrious Relly Rish. Sit back and enjoy the video. I appreciate y'all. Let's check it out, man. And got the link tree. Look at you, W. Love that. Let's pull it up. Let me get my big ass head out the way.
Lord, Wappo, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Up in the pot, kicking, up in the spot, whipping. I'm in the kitchen, flipping, stacking all this chicken till I motherfucking whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Up in the pot, kicking, up in the spot, whipping. I'm in the kitchen, flipping, stacking all this chicken till I motherfucking whip it. But to my gang, I'm different. Long nights we trap, don't miss it. Long nights ain't fair, no mission. Thank God police was missing. Thank God that shit was hidden. Thank God I'm living different. Have pounds up in the kitchen. Place everywhere, no dishes. No pics, no tweets, no mentions. That's how them boys gon' get you. Find your your little spot, then pressure. Put you up on that stretcher. Trust me, it ain't no effort. On the bedside or the dresser. That's where you hold your pressure. In case them folks come test you. 4-5 gon' send that message. That little ain't missing. Folks said, hey bro, you tripping. You know your ass be chillin'. Right rounds right by the minute. Breaking pounds up in the kitchen. Better back that's expeditious. From the back, beat it off the hinges. Braids long, hang long like Kendrick. Stay down, way down like trenches. Starving out his lose malnutrition. In the trap tryna stack the millions. In the trap tryna stack then get it. In the trap tryna stack then flip it. In the trap tryna stack then whip it. Whip it, 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 whip it. Up in the pot, kicking. Up in the spot, whipping. I'm in the kitchen, flipping, stacking all this chicken till I motherfucking whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Up in the pot, kicking. Up in the spot, whipping. I'm in the kitchen, flipping, stacking all this chicken till I motherfucking.
Put it in the pot, put it in the pen. I had to sleep on the cot in the can. I put that whip on the perk in the Zen. Off-white blow, no got a 10. Bitch, stop playing. I ain't got 2 for 15. I ain't got 2 for the 10. You want the quantity, I got the quality. Man, I got him tweaking, he walked to Iran. Run out of rice, I'll walk to Japan. Whipping and flipping that shit like falafel. Ship it to Belgium and fuck off a waffle. Yeah, that's awful. A lot of cough syrup, bitch. Double the cup if it leak, I'ma catch it. Call out on answer, that me leave a message. Sipping these meds, they give me erections. Pay all the shooters and get some protection. Stacking these Benjamins, that's a fetish. Green saucy, I'm dripping this shit like red legs. Hey, play with them bricks, yeah, play with that shit like it's Tetris. Hey, you know, really too fly to get jealous. In the cutoff finesse with the fellas.
Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Up in the pot, kicking. Up in the spot, whipping. I'm in the kitchen, flipping, stacking all this chicken till I motherfucking whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Up in the pot, kicking. Up in the spot, whipping. I'm in the kitchen, flipping, stacking all this chicken till I motherfucking whip it.
W. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I always see the potential here, Reggie. I always see the potential here. I think my main thing on this is, boy, do I want a mono kick, a punch kick, and a mono snare in that bitch. If I were to just take this whole song and layer in from these free Jibbah samples right here, if I just layered this in and this whole song is going to feel so much more exciting. Right? We have an 808 happening here with a bunch of priority on the 808, but there's no punch up the mid-range, up the middle of this mix, right? The middle of the mix is kind of lacking in terms of that shit should feel important, right? The vocals are in a good spot. Not matter where the vocals are at. But what upsets me is that we don't have enough punch.
No tweets, no mentions. That's how them boys gonna get you.
All right, we have a snare. The snare is kind of phased, is a little wide, right? So if we layered in a mono snare in that bitch, right? You have the big Jibbah sub sample pack now. It's part of your arsenal. You can bring it to any session that you're having any engineer mixing with. And these sounds are included. These sounds are included. This sound is there. This sound is there. You could layer those bitches in on a track like this. And all of a sudden, this whole thing's going to feel more 3D. It's going to have more punch. It's going to be way more aggressive. It's going to be more in your face. The vocals are in a good spot. I'm not mad at what's going on there with the vocals. In terms of the visuals, pretty cool stuff going on there. I wish we had more of a storyboard and more B-roll. Right? If you guys are in this environment at an apartment complex, I would love to just see you guys getting out of the car and going into the apartment complex. Right? Shit like that. Like what's going on the street outside. Kind of setting the scene, right? Instead of just showing us you guys the whole time. make sure that your videographers are getting more B-roll of the area that you're shooting in. It doesn't always have to be super interesting, but just gives us something to kind of set the scene and place us there as viewers so that we can really understand kind of where you guys are at and what's going on in that area. But yeah, I think there's some cool editing things here, but it doesn't feel like we had an idea for this video going in. This whole video feels like we made the decisions in post.
Starving artists lose malnutrition. In the trap trying to stack the millions. In the trap trying to stack then get it. In the trap trying to stack then flip it. In the trap trying to stack then whip it. Whip it, 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 whip it. Up in the pot kicking, up in the spot whipping. I'm in the kitchen flipping, stacking all this chicken till I'm up.
Like for me personally, if I was on this song, I'd have a shot where I have so much Cool Whip sitting on the table, and I would just be throwing Cool Whip on top of cakes. Hey, you know what? I need a video. I've been slacking. Let's switch gears, Reggie. Let's switch gears. All right. From now on, we only do this for a song that we make, Reggie, if we make enough short form content where one of the short form videos kind of goes viral, kind of blows up, does more numbers than usual. All right. Then we'll put money behind whichever one of the short form videos from these singles goes somewhere. We'll put money behind that on whatever application it's actually catching traction. If it's catching traction on IG, then we'll pay to advertise it on IG. If it's catching traction on TikTok, we'll pay TikTok to advertise it a little more, right? And then if the song really goes crazy on one of those platforms, then it earns a music video. But instead of thinking, all right, we got a song, let's make a video for it. Let's do content for it. Instead of doing that, having the whole video with your boy here, you and him should have done short form content around this song. You still could, where you guys go to the store and buy way too much Cool Whip and have someone there recording with their phone with the person checking you guys out at the store saying, why the fuck are you guys buying all this Cool Whip? And then boom, the song plays. That's short form content, right? Just something simple, stupid like that. And the whole song has a very catchy hook saying, whip it, whip it, whip it. You could have a clip from Indiana Jones where he uses a whip, and then it stitches into a short of you doing content right here, right? You doing something from this video. It can even link back to things from this video, but I want you to start thinking in terms of releases more in short form content instead of long form videos. Music videos are fucking dead. And especially music videos where you're not giving them, instead of music videos where you're not giving them that much of your environment, you're not showcasing much of your personality in this video, right? You guys look like you're being cool, right? But cool is not going to get you people to say, I'm going to spend money to see this guy perform, right? If you do something unique and silly in a short form 60-second video, 90-second video, 30-second video, that might get more people to go, I fuck with his personality. You're selling yourself as a personality. Making music is one branch of what you do. Everything else you're doing is also part of the marketability of what you are as an artist, right? So I think your short form content needs to be centered around the releases of songs. Once the songs are already out and available on all platforms, we don't do pre-release shit. We're not worried about pre-release, right? This video right here has, 600 views over 8 months? We don't do pre-release. Unless you have millions of views on something, you can do pre-release promo. We don't need to do pre-release ever again until we get big. But for now, at this level, let's do short form content, vertical content, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts. Those should be your 4 main focuses. Putting out short form content, 20 videos of short form content based off of each single release you do. I think that'd get you more numbers and more discoverability. I think that'd be the move. Because you do have the image down. You have like a lot of things. The delivery is always good. The mixes are decent. I just want them to be more aggressive sometimes. But the vocal mix is fine. Like I can hear that people know what they're doing with these sessions. It just needs a little more aggression on the mix. But I think short form content, thinking outside the box, making it not like you're taking yourself so serious, and doing some kind of silly things that lead into the song could end up making things move to another level for you. And I think that'd be highly beneficial. And then if one of those posts goes crazy, goes viral, then it earns a music video, right? Let things earn music videos instead of just making music videos for things. Let a song get traction with short form content. And if it does really well, then it earns a music video like this instead of thinking the other direction. Because this was a lot of work for only 558 views in 8 months. Right? I know how much work goes into making a video. So yeah. So this is probably the best advice I've received on stream. Appreciate it. That's real shit, man. This is working for a lot of independents. And if you're an independent, I think more of a focus on short form content, making, even if you made 5 short form videos centered around your new release, it would do more numbers than a long form music video, right? And if all the short form just points to the music video, it would still do better numbers if you just made random short form. Just off this song alone, I would do a Cool Whip video. I would do an Indiana Jones video where I'm dressed like Indiana Jones. You could even do that. You could do some funny Indiana Jones shit. It would showcase you as a human being a lot more. And that's what people connect with now in 2025, 2026. We don't care about the artist that's cool as shit. If you make dope music, you make dope music. But if you're someone that we root for as a human being, that's gonna carry your career even further. So think of music as one arm of what you do. But content creation, content media, it's not even social media anymore. That's my buddy Randy Ross at Undercast has a video about that. It's not social media anymore. It's content media. Start making content are centered around the singles that you create. And that's what I'm going to work on doing in the new year as well. So W, gang, I appreciate you sending this in, man. Very, very dope.
Thank you.
And of course, Reggie.
Merry Christmas.
Hell yeah. I got to make a Bay Area beat, man. Me and Reggie going to do something at some point. I'm making a Bay Area beat. Bay Area. I'm going to do something. Is Claxon in the building? And is my guy Mafioso still here? He said, I'm on it. W. I don't know if anyone's still here. Bucket Hat Clax is in the building. All right, W. Clax, you might be the last one for us, man. Let's check it out. This is Claxon Reasons, produced by Sapture. I know Sapture. He makes beats that Trey Toven likes to use quite a bit. Let's check it out.
For a minute, don't go to talk. I know the feeling, hands in my heart. You got the rhythm, say what you want. I'll be the reason. I'm in my head, you in my system. Say you'll be there, I'll never miss it. Hold up real quick, stay for a minute. Don't go to talk. I know the feeling. You're the type I can't ignore. You're a pull in the dark. I've been moving too fast, but you're slowing my heart. Phone on D&D, but I'm picking up yes. Say you hate when I dress, so I'm back at your door. Don't define it. We can keep it low key. The way you look at me, loud like a heartbeat. I don't do chasing. But you're my swag, if you're calling it love. Okay, come show me what you on. Okay, we ain't gotta take it slow. Okay, come show me what you on. Okay, we ain't gotta take it slow. Okay, come show me what you on. Okay, we ain't gotta take it slow. Pull up real quick, stay for a minute. Don't go to talk. I know the feeling, hands in my heart. for the reason. I'm in my head, you in my system. Say you'll be there, I'll never miss it. Pull up real quick, stay for a minute. Don't go to talk, I know the feeling.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I like the idea. I think there's a few things I would try to change mix-wise. Given that it's a beat from a producer that, you know, you may not be in contact with, might be from YouTube. You may not have the access to the trackouts, but I think this would benefit from trackouts. This guy Sapture sent trackouts to Trey. Trey paid for trackouts. The trackouts were fucked up. So if you do buy trackouts from him, make sure they're right, and reach back out if he doesn't do it correctly. I would try to get trackouts for this though. If the beat's a 2-track, the kick punch is lacking considerably. I want a lot more control of the bass sound. I would have been using a multi-band compressor or low-high compression on that bass. It just feels like it's too dynamic in the sub range, which kind of makes the song feel like it moves up and down in energy. I would want to have it a lot more controlled there and have that kick and snare really pulled forward a lot more. For you as a singer, rapper, smile more when you rap or sing, right? It's not because we're happy, it's just showing teeth. It's going to give us more intelligibility. It's going to make our performance feel more interesting. It's going to have more gravity for listeners if we just get our lips out of the way, right? You're muting your own instrument. You got to be an actor when you're on the microphone. And, you know, much like I would also prefer to be able to see your eyes in a picture, right? That would also help me as a consumer connect with you as an artist. If I can actually see what the fuck you look like. It's a cool photo. But if it's my introduction to you as an artist, I would prefer to be able to see your actual eyes. And the same thing with your voice, man. That's why we say smile when you sing. It's allow that shit to have more character. If you're showing lips, if you're showing more teeth, then all of a sudden that performance has way more gravity. There's no plugins for character. So you got to do as much as you can on the way in. There is some low mid resonance on your lead vocal. A little bit of your hair's not that long anymore. Nice. There is some low mid resonance on your lead vocal that I would try to curb with a multi-band compressor. And it's also kind of lacking in high harmonics, things above that 16K range that make the mid range feel more interesting. It's kind of lacking any kind of breath style air up there. I would use like a fresh air plugin, which is free, or you could just do a high shelf with an EQ, 16K or so and up, and see if that helps that vocal feel like it pops through a little more. Song structure. This one for you just as like a writer and recording yourself. Build more on thematic sections, right? When I passively listen to something you make, Clax, I want to know where the hook is compared to where the verse is. Right now, verse and hook feel like they have the same recording treatment, right? I feel like we have a lead vocal for our verse, and then our hook is also just a lead vocal. Your hook should have a lead vocal, don't get me wrong, but that hook should also have a unison left, unison right. Something like that. Something that changes the vibe from the verses. So it should be very, very clear. Even if I'm hearing this song while I'm like working out at the gym and I'm not really actively listening, if it's just playing in the background or it pops up on a playlist, I should know off first listen, oh, this is the hook. I heard him do this earlier. I heard 3 versions of his voice doing this earlier. And then the verse had a different vibe. Hey, Hapgraph Electronic Beats, Merry Christmas to you, gang, on the YouTube side.
Merry Christmas.
How you doing? But I should know right away. I shouldn't have to guess where the hook is and what makes me want to come back to this song. So I want you to start thinking about that when you make new songs, is how can I build on these thematic sections to make them sound larger than the verse sections, have something different happening sonically. And right now, the melodic elements in the beat are frequency masking the lead vocal. The lead vocal should be winning in that mid-range, that 250 hertz to 550, and a lot of times the melodic elements are winning in that range. And that's not serving you as a vocalist. That's why the trackouts would be beneficial. because the drums, we still want them to knock without having to sidechain through the drums, but we want the melodic elements to get the fuck out the way when it's time to hear that lead vocal. And that's not happening right now. And right now it feels like the lead vocal is a little overcompressed. A little bit overcompressed. It's kind of robbing it of life and dynamics. We want control while still maintaining dynamics. Best way to do that is to use a multi-band compressor. Boom, boom, boom. What should I do tonight? Because I don't have trackouts, but I want to get to a good point before the song war Trey and Jet are doing tomorrow. Or, well, today, I guess. Oh, okay, I got you. Got you. I mean, tonight I would just watch this mixing video right here, top one, in the mixing video section of the Discord. Go watch this video and try to apply that to your lead vocal mixing. Right here. Using a multi-band compressor before we bother going into EQ, before we bother going into a single band compressor to make it loud. Let's control the signal as much as possible while still allowing it to have dynamics, still allowing it to sound exciting and sound like a vocal that we like, but a little quieter. And then we work with those other plugins to make it sound loud. The common theme is to compress the shit out of it, make it sound loud, and then deal with the problems. Let's deal with the problems while it's quieter with the source material, and then let's make it louder. So that's kind of the idea here. In this video, he gives you kind of a nice rundown. And there's some other plugins you can substitute in for what he's using that you probably already have. That just come standard in your DAW or something you might have as well. So that's the way to back off the compression while still getting the control. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you so much. Bucket Hat Clacks, Big Dubs.
Thank you.
And of course,
Merry Christmas.
Hey, VWNB, how we doing, gang? Merry Wednesday. Merry Wednesday. It was Christmas, Adam. Now we on to Christmas Eve. Hey, you a goat, Clacks. Appreciate you, gang. But I think that's it, man. I think we done hit our limit. I don't think anyone else is in here. I don't think anyone else is in this B. And we closed the queue hours ago. I think I got to call it at that point. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Reggie Guap, I appreciate you, gang. Abso-freaking-lutely. What do we got? We got like 9 people in this bitch. I can send y'all somewhere useful. Yeah, we gotta work on something, Reggie, for sure. Abso-freaking-lutely. Boom, pull up on Mike. If you don't know Mike, he's in LA. Mike's an audio engineer, producer, also designs clothing. He's a vibe over here on Twitch. And we got nothing but love for Mike. Appreciate y'all, man. Abso-freaking-lutely. There will not be a stream tomorrow. I got to do a bunch of shit for Christmas Eve for the baby girl, but we'll be back on Christmas night. I'll be in here. I'll be making music. So until next time, be kind to yourself and everybody else. And of course, let me get on the right computer.
Merry Christmas.
Merry motherfucking Christmas. I appreciate y'all. To the moon and back. Nothing but love. Have a good one, y'all. Be safe and go birds.